the phone call that I didn't want to make was to my dad. Like,
oh yeah.
Like, and so like when I was growing up, my dad was basically like a drill sergeant when he was yelling at me. So like going through basic and everything like that, no problem. And yelled at whatever. But I was like, how do I tell him that I failed?
Yeah.
You know, like I went in to do this job and I felt like I let him down.
Yeah.
You know, not only did I let myself down, the country down, my branch down, I let him down. I let my family down. You know, and you know, as you know, like family's huge.
Huge,
right?
Yeah,
like,
man.
So I'm like, how do I tell him that I failed? And I'm now coming back home because of a stupid mistake.
Yeah.
And luckily he was, you know, pretty understanding about it and like didn't chew my ass too much about it. But yeah, so going through that, it was just like my mental state was wrecked.
How was that conversation?
A
lot of disappointed in you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if he said disappointed in you, but like, dude, I was like, I remember I was sitting in the back of the engine and I was just fucking crying as I'm on the phone with him.
Oh, dude.
And I'm like, I was like, I let you down. Like I let my brothers down. Like, you know, let the family down, everything like that. And luckily he was understanding enough to not really like add on to the feelings or whatever.
He knew you were hurting.
Yeah.
We appreciate you guys tuning in to another episode of Beyond the Dispatch. If you guys could do us a favor, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. We cannot do it without you guys. We appreciate all the love and support you have given us so far. We're really getting close to 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. So if you can do us a favor, if you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button now, or Spotify or whatever platform you're on. Just hit that button. We really do appreciate it. This episode is brought to you. See, I already jumped the gun. This episode is brought to you by Murphy Earnright Law. If you're looking for an attorney anywhere from work comp, if you're a firefighter, police officer, paramedic, and you get hurt on the duty, give Rick Murphy a call. I've used him multiple times throughout my injuries. I've been nothing but pleased with what I've received from them. And then they go above and beyond for you. They treat you like family, truthfully. If you're looking for a hat, you're looking for a shirt, you're interested in buying one of our merch items, hit us up. We have hats, shirts, koozies, stickers, all that good stuff on sale. Go to beyondthedispatch.com, check out our merch section. If you're having trouble with that, shoot me a DM on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, whatever it is, and I'll get back to you. But without further ado, we have Tony Cap in, who is an Air Force vet, firefighter in the Air Force. Still in the reserves now today, works for a large department in the Chicagoland area, who is, as a firefighter, I should say that, not a police officer.
No, not a police officer.
I don't blame you. I don't blame you at all. Tony's actually coming up on the end of his career in the military, which is it's very bittersweet, man. That Twilight last go around.
Yeah, it's exciting. I got 4 years left, so the light's there. It's not very bright, but it's there. I can see it.
I can see it. I smells it.
Yeah.
But I appreciate you tuning in or coming on the show, brother. Yeah. Oh, Tony also has a podcast called Dive Behind the Lines, or would you call it? What's your acronym?
DBTL.
Yeah. Shoot, hit him up, you guys. He's on Instagram. You're on Facebook, right?
Facebook, yep.
Yeah, hit him up, you guys.
Spotify, Apple, and YouTube.
Let's get it, baby. Love it. Love it. Well, actually, we just did an episode with you, like last week?
Yeah, last week. Just did your episode.
Yeah, it was sick. It was a good time.
That's going to be posted in September. So.
Yeah, your studio's coming together, man. It's looking good, dude.
Thank you.
It's looking good. I had a great time on the show as well. Thank you for inviting me out, man.
Yeah, I loved hearing your story firsthand. Like I said, so I want to say, long-time listener, first-time visitor.
Let's go.
But like I said to you during your episode, hearing your story on your episode was moving and everything like that. And like you and I got a history going back to
high school. Yeah, man.
Yeah, I think even a little bit before that. But yeah, man, like seeing that happen and everything like that, and like hearing your story, I was like, holy fuck. And then hearing it firsthand was even more eye-opening. So.
Yeah. And something about it, just hearing it face to face, talking to somebody, or even just like you do podcasts. Like for people who don't know, you have your online guests, you have your in-person guests. There's a way better connection in person.
Oh yeah, online. It's so much better to do in person than it is do online. I've done a couple online ones, and it's like, like you said, the connection just doesn't really feel there.
Yeah. What do the kids say? The aura or the vibe?
The vibe.
The aura's off. Yeah. Dude, my kid's been watching. I think it's Topper Guild or some shit like that. I don't know. He calls it Potter Guild or something. I don't know. But it's just this dude who has like a blowout on top, and it has all the characters from what's it called? Demon Hunters on there
Okay.
and K-pop Demon Hunters.
Okay.
And I literally want to jump off my roof. It's freaking miserable. The acting's horrible. It is so bad. So bad.
Yeah, my son's stuck in the Bluey buzz phase right now, so we're
we're
pretty happy with that.
Oh, dude, Bluey?
Cars, Incredibles, like
Yeah. Do you know about Bluey? Did you hear about Bluey before he became Bluey?
No.
I don't know if you want to know.
No.
He was in the military, I think, and then some guy. So I went to the Mid-South SWAT training down in Mississippi. I think it's like Mississippi, Memphis area. And one of the guys from the team down south told me that he was in the military or whatever, did videos, like Jackass type videos. And they were like climbing over stalls, like shitting at each other, like pissing at each other. Yeah, just doing like weird things. And then I don't know if it was his kid or his nephew. He started making content for him to watch because he didn't like what was on there. So then that's when Blippi started. But Blippi also can get pretty annoying.
Okay.
Are you all right? How invested are you in this? Because like,
well,
we started watching the Wiggles, right? And I got super, like, I knew what they were making.
Yeah.
I knew all the prior Wiggles. I knew like all that, like their history when they got married to each other.
So we didn't do any of that. We're in the Bluey phase. Like,
right? Bluey.
So,
sorry, I thought you were Blippi. I was thinking Blippi.
Yeah,
what the fuck am I talking about? Ignore me. Delay my laugh.
But no, he loves Bluey. And
Bluey's awesome,
dude. It's great, and they're short episodes, 7 to 9 minutes long. It's perfect. I saw a joke out there. Somebody was like, they're only 7 to 9 minutes long because if it was 10 minutes long, you'd see the dad just freak out, like
100%.
But
lose his shit.
Yeah.
It does make you feel like a bad parent, though,
dude.
Because,
seriously, like
because Bandit and fuck, I always forget her name.
Oh man, I forget now.
That sucks.
I should know this.
We should know this.
Because I have all this
and
Bluey swag at my house.
Yeah, I always forget the wife's name, and then when I look it up, I'm like, oh, I fucking knew that.
Yeah.
Chili.
See?
Yeah,
Chili.
Should have known that.
Yeah, should have known.
Idiot. But yeah, they make you feel like horrible parents.
Oh, yeah.
Because like they literally go to the nines to
yeah, dude.
Entertain their children.
Yeah.
In public too.
Yeah.
They don't give a shit.
Yeah, you're dancing in public. I can promise you this. My kid asked me to dance in public. I'm not doing it.
I probably would.
Like, even though I have sumo wrestled in public in Japan, but
you were also hammered.
That's true.
Oh shit, that's funny. Yeah.
But yeah, no.
So were you deployed to Japan?
No, I was on
leave
on annual tour out there. So we're doing our 2 weeks out there.
Okay.
So it's probably been the coolest spot we've gone on our annual tours.
Well, I mean, since you brought it up, can we dive into that real quick?
Yeah,
like
let's go.
How was Japan? I've always wanted to go.
Dude, it was sick. It's honestly the cleanest place I've ever been.
Okay.
Everybody's super nice, which is like almost nice to like a weird extent. Like it's almost like weird how nice they're being.
Awkward.
Yeah. But yeah, dude, it's super nice there. Like people are very accommodating, everything like that, and they, for the most part, speak like broken English, but enough to get by.
Okay.
So like we were kind of doing the like charades game. We'd type in our translator app and be like, "Hey, this is like what we're trying to do or whatever."
Coffee.
Yeah.
Hot.
Yeah. But no, it was cool, man. Like walked around Shinjuku because we were up in the northern part of the island.
Okay.
So we went to Shinjuku, took the bullet train, which was awesome.
Going mock Jesus.
Yeah, dude, and like you can't really feel like when you first take off, you can kind of feel the speed, but after that, you can't really feel it.
Yeah.
You're just driving.
No way. Just feels like you're sitting.
Yeah.
That's probably being on a plane.
Yeah. Yeah.
Makes sense.
So did Shinjuku. That was pretty cool. They got a Godzilla head down in like their little like Times Square area.
Sick.
And then they got like these in the alleys. They have these bars that are above these shops. So like, you gotta go up like this flight of stairs, and it's like just a straight staircase. You
to
go
a bar.
there. Yeah, to a bar, and it's tiny. Like,
Yeah.
It's like there's like
Size of the studio, kind of tiny, or a little bit bigger.
probably about the size of the studio. Yeah.
Okay.
Honestly, like, and there's like 20, 30 people in there, maybe even more.
Really?
Yeah, like full bar tables and everything. It was insane.
It's probably like 13 with probably 15, almost 20. Well, yeah. So that's.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a small bar, dude.
Yeah, and there's tons of them down there.
Really?
Like, yeah, and we ended up we found a random like K-pop concert when we were down there, and dude, like, so it's like these like early 20s girls that are singing and everything like that. Everybody in the audience was like 40-year-old men.
Really?
They knew all the lyrics, they knew the moves, everything.
That's a little weird.
I was like, that's kind of weird.
Yeah.
So then we found this other building that was behind where the concert was going on, and went in there, and like the first like floor or two was like an arcade building or whatever, and we decided that we're gonna just like take the escalator up and see how far up this building goes, and so like the theme for the trip became "We Go Up," so we took this escalator all the way up to like I think it was like the 18th floor or something like that, and we get up there and we find this bar and we're like, hey, let's go check this out, and we get in there and it was closed for a private event, so like we're like, fuck it, we're just gonna walk in.
Yeah, 100%.
And
we belong here.
Yeah, like
we're not a bunch of white, black, Hispanic dudes walking to a Japanese.
The arrogant Americans we are. We just walk in, and the guy's like, no. We're like, no, we just want a drink. And he's like, oh, okay, come here. And he like brings us over to this like other room, and like the door opens, and like he's like, all right, just wait here. Like door shuts, and like we're just standing in this windowless room.
Was there like furniture inside?
No, dude, it was just
this
a
is
room.
where you die.
Exactly, dude, right? Like, so we get there and like there's just like this glass like separator, and then like that opens, and then elevator doors open, and we're like, all right, I guess we get on the elevator.
I guess we go up.
Yeah, we go up, So we went up, and we ended up on like the 62nd floor or something like that.
No shit.
Of like 64.
Well, that escalated quickly.
Yeah, quickly, yeah. And dude, we went up there, and this bar was phenomenal, dude. Like,
really?
Yeah, it was awesome. Like, you're looking out over Shinjuku and everything like that. It was phenomenal.
Was it like a rooftop bar type thing, or just like super high up?
I think it was just like super high up because like it was all enclosed.
No shit.
But it was like a bar restaurant thing.
Only one there, or there were people there?
No,
too?
there was a bunch of other people there.
No shit.
But we went and sat at the bar and got some drinks and some snacks or whatever, and then
reasonably priced.
Yeah, fairly
nice.
Reasonably priced. Like the yen to US dollar ratio is like, dude, it's stupid cheap.
I heard it's
stupid cheap.
Yep.
So we're like, hey, what's your most expensive drink? Because like I bought the one round, and we're like, that guy's buying, the guy at the end, and we're like, what's your most expensive drink? And he's like, this one up there, and it's a giant bottle, dude, like massive, and we're like, all right, yeah, we'll take 2 of those, and it was basically like a port essentially.
Okay. Like a beer?
No, like almost like a dessert wine type thing.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
So
very sweet.
The way that he had to get this out was insane. I'll show you a picture later. He put it on the bar top, and like there's like one of those like little lights that they have at like the fancy restaurants, whatever.
Yeah.
Sitting next to it, and it was just towering over this light. And the way that he was able to get, or he had to get the drink out, was he had to use like a long ass turkey baster to get it out.
Fuck?
Yeah, dude, but it was phenomenal. Tasted delicious. It was like 30. I want to say like $35 a glass.
So he didn't pour it. He suctioned it out.
Suctioned it out of the bottle, and then
like a dropper, like a turkey baster.
Yeah.
No shit.
It was the craziest thing I've ever seen.
Sir, did you wash that baster?
Yeah.
Also, is there a top on that
Yeah.
thing? We're just collecting all the fucking shit flying around
Dude,
the
it was
bar.
insane. But I got an old fashioned there, and it was actually pretty good.
No
It was
way.
smoked and everything. Yeah, it was phenomenal.
I love a good old fashioned though, dude.
It was so good.
So they opened a bar in New Lenox called True Country.
Okay.
So it's a pretty cool country bar. But I ordered their old fashioned. It was dog shit.
Oh, really?
Oh, I was so disappointed.
Dude, like I've done, I don't want to say I've done a bunch of research, but I've gone to like enough like steakhouses that like you can tell just by like when you walk in the door that like they're gonna have a good old fashioned.
Yep.
Like,
I could see that.
Yeah.
There's a place in Lockport called Embers. You ever been to Embers?
No.
There's a speakeasy on the top floor.
Okay.
Super cool, but they do smoked old fashions. They do smoked Manhattans and all that stuff, and it's like an
nice.
old timey kind of like a speakeasy. So like every now and then they'll have like an Italian guy come in and sing like fucking Sinatra or some shit.
Dude, that's awesome.
Awesome. And then all the guys or the women and the bartenders all have like just like full on dress, not suits. I'm thinking what's the button up you put underneath your suit jacket?
Vest.
Yeah. Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Or is it called something else?
Yeah,
We're calling it a
going
vest.
to vest.
But yeah, just like vest, shirt, tie, all that stuff. So it's really cool.
Yeah.
You should check it out because like you get off the elevator and it's supposed to be like a barber shop.
Okay.
To the right, you can get your shoes shined. There's like the spinny thing for the fucking barber shop, the red and blue and
nice.
white. Yeah, it was cool. It's really cool.
Embers.
Embers, yeah.
Okay, we'll check that
On the
out.
top floor,
Yeah.
decent bar. Food's actually pretty good too.
Okay.
but there's like 3 levels to it
Oh,
because they
nice.
have like a second level which has like a party room, all that stuff. But
Okay.
we're getting off topic. That's my fault.
Yeah.
I almost brought us off topic about fucking Pokemon cards when you were talking about Japan.
So a couple of our guys actually they took a flight from Misawa, which is where we were at, to Tokyo to go to the Disney World there.
Really?
Yeah.
I bet it's awesome.
Yeah, I've heard it's actually cheaper to go to Disney in Japan than it is to go to like Florida or California.
Get the fuck out, really?
Yeah. Like I think the most expensive part is like the flights out there.
Well, the flights out here are still expensive.
Yeah.
I think we're going in December with my wife's family, and we're flying to Disney, and I think the flights are like $1,000 each way.
Good Lord.
Or something like that, which is just astronomical.
Yeah.
So it's like going to be like $12,000 total
Yeah.
just for fucking flights for everybody to get there. That's insane, dude.
Check out if you haven't made your room reservations already. Check out Shades of Green.
Shades of Green.
Yeah, it's a military resort attached to Disney.
Okay.
That's where we stayed at. Great resort. But we just came back. We went in June, beginning of June,
Oh, buddy.
and for a week.
Oh, buddy.
Yeah, hot.
No, yeah. Hot is not really explaining it properly.
Yeah.
I went to end of July, and it was fucking like Satan's ball sack. But
I
go ahead.
would almost rather be back in Kuwait than
Brother Bear.
But,
it was bad.
Yeah. So, but that was my son's first time at Disney and everything like that. We brought our in-laws with and everything, and it was a good time. We had a good time there.
Oh,
it was like,
fantastic.
yeah, and like so her parents drove down and met us down there, and we flew down with my son, and I think total for the trip it was like $8 or $9 grand.
That's a lot. But I mean, for Disney, that's not bad.
That's not bad
For
like,
room, board, like tickets,
yeah.
food.
When you're looking like talking to other people, like they're like, "Oh, I've spent like $20 grand going to Disney." And it's like, dude, it's astronomical.
Stupid. It's so fucking stupid.
And we did all the parks except for Typhoon Lagoon.
And we didn't do that. We never did that one either.
But yeah, we did all the parks, did the character breakfasts, and
Yeah.
loved it. So,
Epcot is probably my favorite.
Yeah.
That like out of all of them, and Animal Kingdom.
Yeah.
Animal Kingdom's pretty cool. Like they do a really nice job with Animal Kingdom.
Yeah.
Did you go to the Avatar world? Or land or whatever they
no,
call it?
we didn't go to Avatar. We did the
You should
what is
walk
it?
through.
The little ride and going through seeing all the animals in Animal Kingdom.
Yes,
We
the
did that.
safari ride.
Yeah, the safari ride.
Sick, dude.
That was awesome.
Luca
That was awesome.
Luca had Alyssa's camera or phone, and he was just taking pictures.
Oh yeah.
It was like we looked. It was just like the black guy behind us. He just took like 100 pictures, and then he's like looking, smiling, waving at him. And Luca's just like, doot, doot,
Yeah.
doot, doot. Fucking nuts. Yeah. So when we went in end of July, it was right after I got shot.
Okay.
May I got shot. July we went end of July. I just got out of my C collar. My right arm was still like jacked.
Oh, I'm
Dude.
sure,
Like I could
yeah.
barely use it. So like, and I'm lugging around his heavy ass fucking stroller because
Yeah.
it's like one of those Britex
Okay.
strollers, and we like that almost ended our marriage because we went to the fucking. I went to the Cubs game. We got my dad Cubs tickets beforehand,
Okay.
like way before, like for Christmas. I'm like, it'll be fine. It's like a 7 o'clock game. I'm gonna
Yeah.
get home. I didn't get home. I didn't get to bed till like 2 a.m. I woke up at like 4.
Yeah.
Just got 2 hours of sleep.
Yeah.
Got to the airport. Like flew there. I'm gonna sleep on the plane. He's awake.
Right.
We're not sleeping.
No.
One's sleeping
No.
now. I'm awake.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
land, get in the minivan, and start driving to fucking Magic Kingdom. It was magical.
Yeah.
It was magical. And then as soon as we get out there, you're just like sweating. We had matching shirts on, and like we took a picture, and you can just see
Oh yeah.
the sweat.
Dude, it's insane.
The sweat, dude.
It's insane.
And he's not drinking because it's too hot. And the only
Yeah.
thing he would drink or eat was like a fucking popsicle. And yeah, dude. Also, the weird thing, one last side note before we get back to your story, because this is a good one, and I think it needs to be talked about. But Disney adults,
Dude,
it's weird.
it is. It's so weird.
It's weird.
Yeah. Like if you're going there for your kids, it's one thing. But if like,
Yeah.
you're going there by yourself as an adult, like it's a little weird to me.
It's a little well. All right. So going by yourself, just to like hang out and do the shit. Okay, maybe.
Yeah.
But dressing up
Oh
and,
yeah.
and doing all that stuff and like being obsessed, it's a little weird.
Yeah.
To me.
I saw so many people that were dressed as characters. And I'm
Yeah.
like, I looked at Megan. I'm like, what are they doing?
Yeah.
I was like, why are they doing this?
Yeah. Right. Agreed.
I was like, I don't understand this.
100%.
I was like I'm not a big fan of like matching T-shirts, but like her parents came and like got the t-shirts made. So like the first day we're like,
That makes sense.
we'll
I
do the
get
shirt.
it.
We'll do the shirts.
We'll do the fucking shirt.
But after that, I was like, I'm not wearing a matching t-shirt. I'll wear whatever I want to wear.
Yeah.
And then we'll do whatever. Like
Exactly.
yeah. So, but yeah, the Disney adults is
It's odd.
out of this world.
It's so weird.
Like,
So listen, I did do it once. One last one. It's a good one. But we went to Epcot.
Okay.
And we met my buddy Colin, who lives in Clearwater, and his significant other at the time. And we just like drank around the world.
Yeah.
And we were like fucking hammered like halfway through, dude. Because it's like you get one drink at one place. There's like, I don't know, 27
Dude, there's
countries.
so many places.
Dude, by the time we got to Canada, because we started in Mexico, like I
Okay.
couldn't feel my face. It was his wife at the time and him were fighting. She's mad at him because we were talking to some random dudes who struck up a conversation with us,
Yeah.
and it turns out they were cops from somewhere else.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah, but she thought we were trying to hit on their girlfriends. I'm like, yeah, dude, I'm trying to hit on this
Yeah.
fucking chick right in front of my wife. I'm
Yeah.
like, I like my balls attached to my body.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep it that
Yeah.
way. So
We unfortunately didn't get to do that because we got to Epcot and it was just pouring rain.
oh, dude,
Dude.
I'm sorry.
And, like,
Epcot's a great time.
so like we found this like a little. We went to China. So we did Chinese food and everything like that.
Yeah.
And like naturally, AJ's losing his mind
Mm-hmm.
because he's like, we gotta like keep him in this. And he's like, so he's just losing it the
Yeah.
entire time. And I was just like, buddy, like, we got to figure something out here. And like, so we just like ate and then like left.
Yeah.
So
Did you get the egg rolls?
no.
Egg rolls are delicious there.
No. So I'm as the guys on my crew call me, I'm a glutard.
Oh, you
So
can't have gluten.
I can't have gluten.
I
No.
would still do it, dude. I'd suffer through the headache
Yeah,
or whatever
yeah.
comes through.
I got some pills that kind of help me out.
Yeah,
But I was like, I didn't bring them with. I'm not trying to
Oral.
suffer.
What end do you put it in?
Depends how,
Yeah,
how I'm feeling
for
that
sure.
day. You know?
Yeah. Usually I go back door faster.
It's a lot faster.
So much faster.
But no, honestly, like Disney's like super gluten free friendly.
Oh, yeah. Oh, absolutely.
Like,
well,
It
yeah.
was insane. Like I told Meg, I was like, it's bad enough that I got to go up there and ask for this gluten free option.
Yeah.
And then you give me a different colored tray, and like it comes out of a separate kitchen.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
different.
yeah.
I'm like, dude, like,
Everyone, this guy's special.
oh, you have a dietary restriction.
Ooh.
Yeah. So,
You're so cool.
yeah. So the guys on my crew give me a bunch of crap for that.
Oh,
but,
I bet they do. That's
but yeah.
all in good fun, though.
Oh yeah, I
It's
love
all-
it.
it's all
I
love.
love it.
It's
I
all
love it. Yeah.
I feel like if anyone like truly saw, like if they were like on the outside looking in, they came to roll call, or they came to, you know, the recliners where you guys hang out, and they heard the conversation, they'd be fucking appalled.
Dude, they'd be like, I gotta get out of here.
Are you guys all okay?
Yeah.
That guy looks like he's getting murdered later.
Yeah.
You guys are all beating up on him.
Yeah. No, it's insane. Like,
Oh, it's all in good fun though.
oh yeah.
If you're not getting your balls busted, it means it's
exactly.
probably a bad
And it's
thing.
something somebody told me early on in my career. Like I was doing ride time, actually out here in New Lenox,
Mhm.
and for my EMT school. And the officer told me, he goes, listen, he's like, if we're not making fun of you, we don't like you.
Yeah,
He's like, if nobody's talking to you, you got a problem.
you're in deep shit.
Yeah. He's like, if we're busting your balls and everything like that, you're in good.
You're in good, buddy.
So
100%, man.
that's something I learned early on in my career, and like, I feel like it's kind of lost on. I'm gonna sound like the old guy, but it's kind of lost on this newer generation that's coming in.
Yeah, there's
Like,
I think the iPad generation.
yeah,
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot to be said about that.
Yeah.
Brother.
yeah,
There's a lot to be said about that. But I mean, they're bringing back, like, some of these kids are getting reckless again, man. Like, they're
Yeah.
fucking smoking cigarettes. They're doing jackass shit again.
Yeah,
Like,
I
they're,
love it.
Yeah, I'm like, fuck yeah, man. This brings
Yeah.
me back to like my childhood.
yeah.
Well, mine's just smoking cigarettes.
Yeah.
We didn't really smoke
No,
cigarettes. Not until
never.
no. Probably did like one or two. It wasn't my favorite. And then like, if I was drinking in the bar, 100%.
Yeah.
I would chain smoke some
Yeah.
cigarettes. Sorry, Mom. I love you.
Yeah, no, I mean, I used to smoke. I smoked for 10 years.
Oh yeah.
Like honestly, it was when I was deployed to Kuwait. I was like, I can't breathe. And I was like, I gotta quit.
This is bad.
Yeah. And like, I started when I was like 13, 14, something like that. Like,
Oh, brother.
I was stealing my dad's cigarettes and like going out back of our house and like,
So from 14 to 24 is that your 10 years?
basically,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, let's get into your
So,
career. I mean, we kind of skimmed over the whole, like, tell everyone about yourself, but give a little dispo about yourself.
Yeah.
Kind of like what you've been through. Not what, like, your full-on bio, but just kind of like, you know, military, what you did there, blah,
Yeah.
blah, blah, and we'll roll into just how you got into the military in general.
yeah. So, kind of like you. I grew up a little suburb, Midwestern boy. Grew up right down the road in Frankfurt Square. We're not rich enough to be with those Frankfurt proper people, but we
In
grew
the
up,
square.
yeah, square rats as we so called ourselves.
Yeah, I make fun of us all the time.
So I grew up there, and played football and everything like that growing up. And then
Burrows, shout out Burrows.
Burrows,
Which
yep.
no
no
longer
longer
are around.
exist. It
Yeah,
blew my mind.
yeah, they're cheerleaders over there, but they're the Celtics now.
Okay.
Which is weird because I think the Burrows have been around since the 70s.
Yeah, they've been around for a long time.
Yeah,
And then they just like, I was talking to my brother, and he's like, "Yeah, the Bros don't exist anymore." I was like, "What?"
yeah.
It's
Parents got into it, and I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't get. I try not to pay attention
Yeah.
to it because it just pisses me off.
Yeah,
Like, like fuck heritage, fuck fucking tradition.
Right.
You know, your kid's not playing, so let's turn him into the Celtics.
Yeah, exactly.
Because you're all weird bird.
Yeah.
But go ahead, sorry.
So grew up here in Frankfurt Square and everything, and yeah, I knew I was gonna be a fireman from a real young age.
Yeah.
I was that kid that had to watch Backdraft to go to sleep.
There you go.
According to my parents, I ruined 3 VHSs and 2 DVDs because I watched it so much.
Love it.
So like it was like literally like I wasn't gonna go to sleep unless I was watching Backdraft.
No shit. What's the other movie where I think he's a firefighter and his daughter's in the future or something, and she goes to like this radio or they can communicate. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, that's with what's his name? I know what you're talking about. I can't think of the name of it. Frequency.
Frequency.
Yeah.
Yes.
Frequency.
That was actually a pretty good movie.
His son's in the future.
Yes,
Frequency.
that's it.
Dennis Quaid.
Dennis Quaid.
Yeah. Good movie. Real good flick.
I actually got to watch that again. I haven't seen it
Yeah.
since I watched it back then.
Yeah. Real good flick. But yeah, Backdraft was a thing that was like, I was like, all right, I'm gonna be a fireman. Like my parents were both like volunteer paid on call with Frankfurt. And,
that's cool.
So I kind of grew up at the firehouse when they were there, and seeing all the camaraderie and everything like that, I was like, this is awesome. It's like
This
a second
is
family.
Yeah.
Like this is
my
where I
future.
belong at.
Yep.
And so flash forward to I think it was like sophomore, junior year of high school. My mom and I were coming home from the store, and I actually had a date with my high school girlfriend later that day, and came upon a accident on St. Francis, right over by the St. Franciscan nuns.
Okay.
Car was going eastbound, went off the road. A little Chevy Cavalier went off the road, overcorrected onto incoming traffic, hit a van. Van veered off into the grass and everything like that. Everybody in the van was fine. They were out walking around, but my mom and I were like one of the first ones there. And we go up there and we just hear the horn honking.
Yeah.
And we're like, go up to the car and
Like the constant horn?
Yeah, like the constant horn. Like the driver's head was just like on the steering wheel.
Yeah.
And so she starts kind of coming to, and then I found out later her sister was the passenger. And her sister ended up passing away in an accident.
Oh, dude.
And they were like 5 minutes from home. Like not even. Like her mom came and actually was like working on her own daughter.
Yeah.
So, but like seeing Frankfurt get on scene, like start working on the car and everything, like working on her and everything like that, I was like, okay, this just like solidified that like this is what I'm meant to do.
Yeah.
And so can't be a fireman in the state of Illinois until you're 21, right? So I was looking at my different options and everything like that, and my dad, I started talking about going in the military because I have a long lineage of military in my family. I got a going back to like World War II.
Love it. Yeah.
My grandpa just passed away. He was in Korea. My dad was in the reserves. I got a family member that was missing, declared KIA in Vietnam.
Oh, dude.
He was he a Huey mechanic, I want to say it was, or a Huey crew chief.
Really?
And, yeah.
Missing?
And
The
Huey went down.
Oh.
Huey went down. And they only
that makes sense.
They only found bone fragments at the crash site.
Okay.
So, never found, declared KIA. KIA actually got a tattoo on my forearm for him, which was done by a Vietnam vet. My old tattoo guy was a Vietnam vet. He had Agent Orange and everything like that.
Pores of color? Route 30?
No, it was no, it was Wolf's Fine Line. Shout out
Okay,
Wolf's Fine Line
very cool.
in Joliet. Wolf's since retired, but he did that tattoo for me.
Do you know what pores of color is?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that
Yeah.
old dude. Then
Yeah, yeah.
his I think he had a ponytail.
Yeah, like right next to the Aqua Lounge.
Yeah, it was not a clean. A clean. That's how I made the joke.
Yeah,
But
no.
go ahead. Sorry.
So I was like, hey, I'm going to go in the military. And so everybody in my family had been Army at this point. And my dad told me, he's like, if you're going to go in the military, go Air Force and Navy.
There you go.
He's like, you're going to be sleeping in a bed every night. You're going to have a roof over your head. You're not going to be sleeping in a foxhole or anything like that. You're going to get 3 meals. And at the time when I went to go talk to the recruiters and everything like that, I only wanted fire.
Yeah.
I was like, I just want to be a fireman. And like talked to the guard recruiter down in Peoria, met the fire chief down there, and then it just ended up not happening. She's like, hey, we don't have any spots or whatever. So I went and talked to the reserve recruiter out in Oak Lawn, and they're like, well, we can get you to be an electrician. And I was like, up in Minnesota, and I was like, well, that's not what I want. So I'll see you guys later.
I don't think you're listening to
Yeah.
what I'm saying.
So we went out to Crest Hill and talked with the active duty recruiter, and she was like, all right. She's like, we'll get you to MEPS and everything like that.
Yeah.
And, so go to MEPS, do all that, and she's like, all right, you need 5 jobs to go to MEPS. I was like, all right, that's simple, fire. And she's like, no, you need 5 different jobs. So I was like, all right, whatever. So I started thinking about it and was talking to my dad about it, and I go, I told him, I was like, started rattling off the jobs. I was like, fire, cop, electrician, HVAC, whatever else.
Yeah.
And he goes, whoa. He's like, what's this cop talk? He's like, your whole life you've been talking about being a fireman. He's like, what's this cop talk about? I was like, Dad, I'm on this earth for one reason only, and that's to help people.
Yeah.
Like, that's the only reason I'm here.
Here to serve.
And he's like, all right. So we go back to the recruiter, talk
Which
to
is
her.
security forces, right?
Yeah, security forces. Go back, talk to her, and she's like, all right, got your 5 jobs down. Go to MEPS, do my ASVAB and everything like that. And since I'm such a genius, I scored high enough to get fire.
Let's go, baby.
And so I come back, and she's like, hey, you didn't score high enough for fire. And I was like, well, the requirement says 38 or whatever for general.
Yeah.
And I scored a 39 in general. And she's like, oh, yeah, you did. All right, so we'll put the paperwork in, whatever.
Done.
So I waited 8 months in delayed entry for my fire spot. And then I get the call, and she's like, hey, got good news. She's like, you got your fire spot. Somebody dropped out of the academy, and there's a spot opened up. You're going to be going basic. I was like, sweet. She's like, you leave in 2 weeks.
Oh. Honestly, not bad.
No, I was like, sweet. So,
because you're waiting 8 months, like that's nothing
yeah,
good.
I was like, let's go. So I go and tell my mom, I'm like, hey, so I got good news. I got my fire job in the military. She's like, that's awesome. She's like, when do you leave? I was like, 2 weeks. She's like, what? So immediately go to the store and start getting all the stuff that on the list.
Yeah.
For basic and whatnot. And then like 4 o'clock, 4:30 rolls around. Recruiter calls me. She's like, where you at? I was like, in my front room watching TV. Where you at? She's like, I've been waiting in my office all day for you. She's like, I told you to come down here and sign paperwork. I was like, I never heard that. I never heard you say that at all. I go, hey, Dad, how fast can we be to Crest Hill? He's like, 30 minutes. I was like, hey, I'll be there in a half hour. And she was like, all right. So I go down there, sign all the paperwork and everything. Went to basic 2 weeks later.
Was she like, was it a phone call?
Yeah, so she called me, and she's like, what are you doing? I was like, what are you doing?
Yeah. This is a trick question.
Yeah. And she's like, hey, dumbass, I told you to come down here and sign this paperwork. And then, like, her and my dad started talking. Like, we were there till like 9 o'clock at night.
Oh,
But,
okay.
she was super cool.
Cool. I had to go to the ghetto for mine.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah. It was like Southside Chicago. I'm like, I think I need a gun.
Yeah.
When you get off the exit, like it was like 94, whatever it is, and you get off the one of the like and exit. I can't remember what street it was off of, but like you see the gas station, it all has like the metal bars and like the grates over the windows and shit. Yeah, you're in a shitty area.
Yeah, that's a real good area.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm not stopping at any red light.
No.
We're rolling.
Yeah. So go to basic, go through the, I think it was 8 weeks at the time. They bounce back and forth between 6 and 8 weeks, but go there.
Weird.
And so when I left, my recruiter told me, she's like, hey, when you go there, be Norm. She's like, be Norm. I was like, Norm? She's like, yeah, no one remembers me. I was like, all right, too easy. You got it.
Done.
Well, I'm not a bright guy.
Yeah.
And they so they're like passing out like duties for the
squad leader. Yeah.
And the guy, DI was like, all right, who's going to be fire? We're going to be a fireman. And like me and the guy raise our hand because again, I'm not smart. And he's like, all right, you guys got fire watch. And I was like,
oh fuck.
I was like, great. Now I'm I'm gonna be the guy up all night every night.
All night, yeah.
Well, it ended up being that I just had to go around. Like I was basically just a janitor, and like made sure there's like no papers or anything like that out that were gonna like catch fire or whatever in the barracks. Like,
I got this job.
Yeah. So did that. Went through Goodfellow in Texas. So I got to stay in Texas from March until August,
Nice, dude.
and went through Goodfellows Air Force Academy or Goodfellows Fire Academy, which
Nice.
at the time was competing with FDNY for the top academy in the world.
No shit.
They were like 1 and 2 from my research.
Really?
Yeah, so
That's pretty cool.
It was a really good academy.
Because they train their own people, civilian side, and then they also train for the Air Force.
Yeah, so
That's cool.
we have all branches that come through there. We have Air Force, Army, Navy, Marines that come through there.
Nice.
And then instructors from each branch or whatever, and then like civilian instructors and everything like that. So it was pretty cool. The academy's since changed since I've been down there. I mean, that was 16 years ago, but they've kind of like changed how they're doing things, and they're kind of just like pushing people out now. And they're like basically like, all right, we gave them like the bare minimum. You teach them how to be a fireman.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's like it's a little weird, but so yeah, so great academy, and then it's getting toward the end of the academy, and they're like passing out our assignments, and like we fill out a wish list of like where you want to go, right? So like I had like 3 overseas assignments that I wanted to go to, which was Spangdahlem, Germany, or maybe it was Ramstein, one of the Germany bases, Aviano, Italy, and Hickam, Hawaii, and then I had like a mess of stateside bases down south.
Yeah.
And this is when I learned that the Air Force doesn't really care.
No.
If you want to say it.
No, it's the need of the service.
Yeah. I figured out they basically put a map on a dartboard and threw a dart, and wherever it landed was where you're going.
Yeah.
So I get my assignment, and
it's nothing you bet.
No, not even close. I'm like, where's Eielson, Arkansas?
Oh fuck, dude, they screwed you hard.
They're like, no, dumbass, it's Eielson, Alaska. And I was like, Alaska? I was like, what the fuck? So I was fortunate enough. Two of the guys in my academy were going to Alaska as well, same base and everything. And they got up there, and it was phenomenal. I loved it.
No shit.
It was a blast. I spent 3 years up there, and it was probably the best 3 years of my life.
That's cool, man.
It was so cool.
Yeah, because there's really nothing out there besides just nature.
Yeah, basically. I mean, we were 15 minutes south of North Pole.
Oh, dude.
And there's a guy that lives up there, legally changed his name to Chris Kringle.
Really?
Yeah, he's got the beard and everything like that. He's got reindeer and everything like that. Like, there's a place that's called Santa's house, and
it's his house.
Yeah, like he lives there. He's got like a little fudge shop in it and everything. Like, his wife.
Have we checked this place out? This is not where they're abducting kids and trafficking kids. All right, cool. It's cool.
No, they're not. It's not the. It's not Willy Wonka. So, no, it was cool. And then, so I was up there. My brothers were young, so I would go up there. Like, you can like send letters home from Santa or whatever.
Oh, that's cool.
And one year I went up there and I like had him on the phone. I was like, "Hey, here, talk to Santa," and like gave the guy my phone. He talked to my brothers on the phone. So it was pretty cool.
That's cool. Did they lose their shit?
Yeah, that was insane. Awesome. North Pole, their light poles are decorated as candy canes year round.
That's awesome.
It's pretty cool.
That is pretty cool.
Learned how to snowboard while I was up there.
Nice. Do you have a board?
I do. I actually got to get bindings redone on my board.
There you go.
Because they snapped up in Wisconsin like 3 years ago, and I haven't gotten fixed yet. So,
nice.
But yeah, no, it was cool, man. Did that. Tried to learn how to fish. I caught a bunch of trees.
Yeah.
So that wasn't really good at fishing, which kind of sucks. I wish I would have like gotten a little better at it, because I would have loved to do like the king salmon trail.
Oh, dude, that'd be phenomenal. Yeah. Any hunting?
No, I didn't do any hunting, and I didn't. I kind of kicked myself for this, but I was like, I'm not gonna buy a rifle to then store it at security forces,
right?
And then have to go there and check it out, just to come back and check it back in, and like
your own
like
shit.
Store. Yeah, I'm not gonna store my weapon and my ammo with you guys.
Yeah.
You know, God knows what you guys are doing back there.
I have a feeling what they're doing.
Yeah. Let's go check this out.
Bunch of weirdos.
Yeah. So, but yeah, no, I was like, I'm not gonna get into that. Like, I do pheasant hunting and everything like that. So I was like, I would have loved to go like deer hunting or
prime
elk hunting or something like that up there. But yeah, no, it was cool, man.
For people that don't know, excuse me, I don't have enough caffeine in me yet. For people that don't know what a firefighter does in the Air Force, what was your job description? Like, was your day-to-day duties, or is it you guys are like waiting for aircraft to come in that possibly could be on fire or crash? XYZ?
Yeah. So we have both aircraft and structural side.
Okay.
And we're at Allison, they had 2 firehouses, and then they ended up making a third one out of an old hangar. But Station 1 was split. You have crash on one side, structural on the other, and then there was a dedicated structural house in housing. And then the third house they built or made in converted out of an aircraft hangar was just strictly crash. So we were just basically like, we had F-16s, KC-135s, which are refuelers. They were just taking off nonstop.
Oh, I
just
bet.
doing sorties and everything like that and flying around. And
How loud are those F-16s?
extremely loud.
Oh, I bet, dude.
Like we would have to, like, in the summertime when we're walking through the bays, doors open, like you got to walk with ear pro on.
Really?
It's that loud. Because like it's like literally like the firehouse is here and then like the active runway is like right here.
Yeah.
Like it looks that way, right? Like
Right.
there's some distance, but like when they're taking off and they're like full afterburner, it's so loud.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I did that, and I'm fortunate enough to be part of the old guy crew. That's like, back in my day, I had 2 sets of gear because we had the proximity gear, which was silvers, and then structural gear. And they figured out later that the proximities weren't doing what they thought it was. It was like they're like, oh, it's gonna reflect the heat and the fuel's gonna run off or whatever. No, it absorbed just the same.
Oh,
And
sick.
dude, being in that silver suit you're just a baked potato.
Oh, I bet, buddy.
Because like you got a shroud that comes down and like wraps around your neck and everything like that, and there's no airflow.
Just cooking.
Yeah, just absolute cooking. You're like, this sucks.
It's just moist under
dude.
here.
Yeah, so nice, dude. And then like there'd be days where like one day like we work 48 on, 72 off. And then like so like one day you could be on the structure side.
Yeah.
And then the very next day you're on the crash side. So like during roll call you gotta like swap out your gear and everything like that. But no, a normal day was like basically just like smells and bells, man. Like automatic alarms going off in the dorms or at like random buildings or whatever, and like the occasional in-flight emergency with the F-16s or the 135s or whatever. And then like Alaska has what they call red flag, which is basically like it's just nothing but like sorties all day, and like they come in from like different bases. You got F-15s, A-10s, F-16s, all stuff like that, and it's just sortie after sortie, and like planes are just taking off left and right.
No shit. So
like come in for like, you get like a hung gun or something like that, or like hot brakes or something like that, or like a hydrazine, good lord, hydrazine leak. And yeah, it was just like you just go on those in-flights and everything like that. So I mean, it was pretty cool. I got to learn a bunch of different things about different aircraft. Like I've been inside of been inside a B-52, which if you haven't been inside one, it's very tight.
Oh, I bet.
Like we can't even wear our air packs in there. Like that, like the ladder going up to the cockpit is like, dude, it's like this.
That's insane.
It's so tight.
That's insane.
Yeah.
Did you guys get a lot of action, or is it kind of pretty slow?
No, it was pretty slow. Like I said, it was all
Which is
basically
good.
like smells and bells, and like they would like just automatic alarms, and like the pilots have to call in so many in-flights for like their like checks or whatever. And a lot of times like they call in flight for like, smoke in a cockpit or something like that, and then like they'd land and taxi and be like, we're good, and be like, sick.
Get back up there.
Yeah.
Because that's what you want to do, fly a fucking plane that smells like smoke. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Like,
How about you come check this out?
Yeah. So that was cool. But then like we also had barrier systems on our runway.
Okay.
So like the F-15s, F-16s have tail hooks. They come down, like they catch the barrier.
Yeah.
And then we'd have to go out. So we'd go out for what's called a barrier engagement, and basically like go out there, like do all the signs with the pilot and everything, like have him shut down the engine, go back, unhook the tail hook, and then you got to run the tape, which is basically just like it pulls out like, I don't know, it's like 300 feet of tape or whatever, and you just got to like go down like every like 20 feet, flip it, make sure there's no rips or tears or anything like that, and then you go into the pump house basically and reel the tapes back in, and there's a point guy that's out there like doing all the hand signals and everything, and so you reel them in and like get to a point, and like they call it don't ring the bell. So like there's a tire on the end of the tape before it gets to where it's gonna sit at, and if you reel that tape in too fast, it'll actually take the metal from inside and like it'll actually like ring against the rollers, which is super bad for the system.
Oh, that makes sense.
So yeah, so we do that, and but yeah, I mean it was cool. So I got to learn a lot about bearing engagements and everything like that, which ended up helping me later in my reserve career. So
Oh yeah, man, that's sick. Do you have to do that every single time, or is that just like every once in a while?
so whenever they would come down and catch the tape with the tail hook, we'd have to go out and
Every time a sortie, every time someone landed.
every time somebody landed to catch that tape, we had to go back and reel in the tape.
No way. So you're probably doing that all day.
Dude, it was insane. And like in the wintertime, we had to do barrier checks, and we had the old legacy P19s, which is like this old, like it's from like 85, 80 to like early 80s to like early 90s. And this thing's got like no suspension. Dude, it's so bumpy. But we'd go down the runway, we'd start at one end, go to the other end, and then come off and whatever. So like we're doing the barrier checks in the wintertime, and dude, like I was just flying down this runway. And my officer's like, all right, the shack's right here, because they get like little moons.
Yeah.
And he's like, shack's right here. So dude, I literally like tapped the brake, and I just feel the S end of the crash truck just slide. I was like, oh no.
Drifting in a fire truck.
Yeah, I'm like, here we go. I'm gonna roll this fucking crash truck. But no, it was cool, man. I got to do all that and like kind of like learn all the intricacies behind that, and like I said, it's helped me tremendously. Kind of like kept that knowledge, and I'm able to pass it on to the younger guys when we do all of our barrier training now. So
absolutely, that's sick, dude. That's sick. Let's take a quick break and then we'll jump back in.
Sounds good.
Funny story, crazy story, anything like that while you're in Alaska you want to bring up?
Yeah. So we did went to Denali.
Okay,
that was pretty cool. Went through did some whitewater rafting while I was up there.
Nice,
which
dude.
Was sick. It was sick. They take you through class 1 to class 5 rapids and then back down to class 1. And the group I was with, they're like, hey, has anybody been whitewater rafting before? And like, there's one guy who was like, yep, I have. And I'm like, all right. And so they tell you, like, anybody goes overboard, you like stick the oar out to like have them grab the oar to like pull them back in.
Yeah.
So this guy is riding a bull, as they call it, like sit on the nose of the little buoy thing or boat that we had. And dude, we in the class 1 rapid, and like just literally like the first like bump, he just goes right off.
The guy that's been doing it before? Oh, yeah.
He goes off, and there's a guy like sitting toward the back of the boat, and like that's where I was at, and the guy had the oar. I'm like, dude, stick the oar out. He just like looked at him. He was like, what are you doing? I'm like, just like let him float by.
See ya.
Yeah, see ya, dude. And so like another boat picked him up or whatever. But yeah, so it was pretty funny. I like go through class 2, 3, 4, 5, and dude, it was phenomenal. It was a blast.
Oh, dude, I bet it was a blast.
Yeah.
Adrenaline rush.
Yeah.
I'm assuming.
Yeah, kind of. So I like it's like, especially if you've never been, you're like, all right, I don't know what to expect next.
Yeah.
And dude, class 5 it's choppy. Like
I could only imagine.
It's insane. It's insane.
It's kind of like probably going to a black diamond out here and then going to a black diamond out in like Colorado.
Yeah.
It's completely different world.
Night and day different.
Night and day different.
Yeah.
Like we went all the way up to the top at Breck, and I'm like, oh, there's nothing else up here besides me.
Yeah.
Like you're at the highest point. Well, fuck me.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah. This is and then all the way down, it's like straight down.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shitting your pants.
Like I said, I learned how to snowboard when I was up there.
Yeah.
So we went to the Army base that was 45 minutes north of us. They had a hill, and
with a ski lift and everything.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, it was pretty cool. So I was like, all right, so I'm still like getting my like bearings on like the board and everything like that. And they're like, well, if you ever skateboarded or surfed or anything like that, I was like, well, I have done neither of those.
Yeah.
So here I am just trying to like figure it out going down the mountain. And I was like, I figured out real quick that if I squat down real low, I go faster.
Oh yeah,
so
for sure.
Like, cool. I'll get down this mountain real fast to get back on the ski lift and go back up. And I'm going down like it was like one of the first or second run or whatever, and I'm going down real fast, and I like catch an edge on my board and just. Dude,
it's so
I went
unforgiving.
Flying. It was insane.
I'd rather catch a toe edge than a heel edge.
Yeah.
Heel edge is you might be unconscious.
Yeah. I was lucky I caught a toe edge. So I just like somersaulted down the hill. There's this other guy we were with. It was he's like, oh, I've been surfing. It'll be no problem, whatever. So he's like going off like jumps and everything. And he goes off this rail, and his board comes out from underneath him, hits his arm on it, snaps his arm, broke his arm.
Oh, fuck.
He ended up in the alarm room. It was like,
Oh, dude.
sucks to be you, bro.
Explain that to your
Yeah.
command brother. Was that majority, like everyone there was majority military?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, for the most part. I mean, we had civilians that worked on base and everything like that.
Right,
but,
right.
For the most part, it was all military.
That's nuts, dude.
So,
I got this.
yeah.
I was going down, and it was in, I think, Breck or Keystone, I can't remember. But this kid cut across in front of me, so like I tried to like maneuver out of the way.
Yeah.
Caught a toe edge so hard. And, you know, you scorpion, your legs come
Oh,
up behind you, touches the back of your head, your yard sail, all your gear goes everywhere. Both my hamstrings just cramped, and I'm just like laying there fucking screaming face down in the snow because I couldn't move. My hamstrings hurt so bad.
Yeah.
Some dude comes by, he's like, "You good?" I'm like, just give me like a minute, dude.
I'll figure it out.
Give me a fucking minute. Hurts so fucking bad.
Dude, so bad.
The fall sucked. The hamstrings cramping, way
Yeah.
worse, because those things don't go away.
No.
No.
And then you got to get back up and go down the hill with now cramped hamstrings. It's like,
Oh,
I'm done.
the worst. The worst. I'm like, I can only go down one way. It has to be like my left foot forward. I can't switch.
Yeah.
I don't, for some reason, I never taught myself to.
Okay.
So it's weird for me to do it, and like I'll fall. So
Yeah.
like I always have to go left foot down. So like
Yeah.
eventually, right, you riding the same style over and over and over again, my calves will just like burn the fuck out so fast.
Yeah.
So fast.
Yeah. I start off going down one way, and then like by like the big, like not even like the middle of the run, like I'm already switched the other way. I'm like, all right, well, I guess I should just start going down this way.
I guess we're going down this way.
Yeah.
But I did that too in the Coast Guard. Like I went up to a ramp to grind a rail, and I went up, legs kicked out, and I landed like on my fucking head, dude. I'm pretty sure I had a concussion. I'm pretty sure I was knocked the fuck out.
Yeah. The only other like really like cool thing that happened up there, like dude, like coming back like in the wintertime and like the middle of the night on like middle of the night runs, whatever, like sitting in the back of the engine, you can just see the northern lights.
That's beautiful, dude.
It was so cool.
Did you take pictures of those?
Yeah, I got them on. I don't have them on this phone. I think I had them on my other phone. Like,
Yeah.
I think they're on my Facebook maybe, but
That's badass, dude.
they were really. It was really cool.
Yeah, I remember when I said, because we were Facebook friends, and I remember when you went in. I remember like just seeing like update photos of you.
Yeah.
On Facebook, you at the fire station. It was actually pretty cool.
Yeah.
I kept tabs, and then too, there's another kid who went to the Marines. Can't remember his name. We went to high school with him. Jack Jacobson, maybe.
Yeah, Jacobson. Yeah, I actually went to his welcome home when he came home.
Yeah, and then who went to the officer side for the Marines? Kevin Chattis.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah.
Okay.
Super cool, dude. He's actually
Yeah.
a really nice guy too.
Yeah.
I've heard he actually really liked it. I think he's still in now.
Okay.
He went over to Japan for a while.
Nice.
But yeah, we went to school with a lot of people who served in the military.
I did not know that.
I'm pretty sure.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
But yeah, the only like crazy thing that happened is got in a little bit of trouble while I was up there.
Okay.
That's why I was
up in Alaska?
Yeah. Yeah. Luckily it was on base.
Did we get busted down in rank?
Yep.
Oh.
Yep.
Daddy got in a lot of trouble.
Daddy got in a lot of trouble. Yeah.
Were you E4 at the time?
I was E4, got busted down to E2.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Do we talk about this in
Yeah, we can. Yeah.
All right.
I mean, I'm pretty sure the statute of limitations is passed. And it's never.
We're about to find
out.
out.
It didn't follow me back to stateside.
All right.
So when I was up there, I did. There's really nothing up there to do besides like either be out in the wilderness,
Yeah.
go to work, work out, or drink.
Yeah.
Really is what it is. So I was in a bowling league with on the base, and
Do we have matching jerseys?
no, we didn't. So they had two different teams for CE, which is civil engineering, which is what fire department falls under. They had like the good team, right? So it was like it was a CE team, and then we had a fire department team, which was a drinking team with a bowling problem.
Hell yeah.
So I decided one night that I was gonna just not eat, I guess.
Always a good idea before going out drinking.
Always a good idea.
I found that out too.
Yeah. So I ended up having 3 pitchers of beer and 3 Jaeger bombs by myself.
Nice.
Finished the pitchers, whatever, and finished the league night. And I didn't eat until like halfway through the 3rd game.
Yeah. Okay.
And like I'd been drinking for a couple hours at this point.
Already smacked.
Gone.
Someone's actually feeding you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey Tony, you want to? We're gonna put the bumpers up for you, buddy. You want to eat it? You want a nacho?
Yeah. Well, I was like I said, I was smoking at the time too, so like it's just enhancing that. Right?
Oh yeah.
So, I was talking to all the guys that I work with and everything like that. My first shirt was with us and talking to me and everything like that. And I decided to go to the shopette, which is like a little gas station. I was like, let's keep this party going. I got another like a rack of beer, and I was calling my buddy. We were going snowboarding the next day, and so I called him. He didn't answer his phone. I was like calling him like, hey, this guy is coming with us, and they said I didn't stop at the stop sign. They said I rolled the stop sign.
Fucking security forces. Yeah.
I was like, so I stopped at the stop sign from what I remember. Make a right turn, make another left turn. I'm heading toward my barracks, and like now I'm like down toward like the other stop sign, and I finally see there were lights behind me, and I'm like, my first thought was because I had worked dispatch before this, I was like, oh, I wonder what's going on in base housing.
Yeah.
So I make my turn, I get in my parking lot, and I'm getting out of the car to get my ball and my beer.
When you see, I don't mean to cut you up, but like when you see them behind you, how far were they behind you, or like right behind you?
They were probably, I'd say, half a block to a block behind me.
Okay, so not like, oh, they're trying to stop me.
Yeah.
It's they're responding.
Yeah, exactly. So I pull into my parking lot, park my car and everything like that, get out of the car to get my bowling ball, my shoes, and my beer out of the back seat. And I just hear somebody say, get back in the car. I was like, fuck. I'm like, all right, so I can get back in the car, whatever, and light up a cigarette. And I'm just sitting there smoking, whatever, and cop comes up to the door and he's like, put that out. And I was like, dude, I just lit the cigarette. He's like, I don't care, put it out. I was like, all right, whatever. So I flick it out. And he's like, we noticed you didn't stop fully at that stop sign. And so he had me do like some pre-exit tests or whatever. And I'm texting my buddy who's working in dispatch, and I was like, dude, I'm getting a DUI. He's like, no, you're good. They haven't called the code for it yet. I was like, all right, sweet. So my one buddy, who was a cop, came up, and he was like, Cap, what the fuck? I was like, Loving, what's up, dude? And because like the week before, I was his DD. I drove him home from the bar.
He calls you Cap?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. So he's like, what the fuck? I was like, I know, right? And so he went to like go talk to the other cops. And before he could even like come back, he got an alarm activation of the BX, so he had to leave.
Didn't talk to him.
Didn't get a chance to talk to him. He was gonna be like, hey, he's a fire dog. He's good to go. He's in his parking lot. His dorm's right there. He's good. And never got the chance to do that. Left for the alarm activation, and then my buddy texted me. He's like, hey, they just called the code for the DUI. I was like, fuck. My luck, their first shirt and their commander were at BDOC, which is Base Defense Operations Center, which is the dispatch center for the cops. And it's shared with fire, so police and fire in the same room. And they're like, oh, let's go see how they do field sobriety tests. So mind you, it's like 20, 30 degrees out. There's snow and ice on the ground. I'm in shorts and a t-shirt because in Alaska, when it hits 20 or 30, it's like springtime.
Yeah.
Because it's been negatives for so long. And so they come up, they have me come out of the car and everything like that. And my buddy, Loving, was actually the one that administered the field sobriety test. And
so he came back.
He came back, and now it's out of his hands, right?
Well, he probably should have realized he should have said something before he left.
Yeah. So now it's out of his hands. He can't hook me up anymore.
Yeah. Well, he's going to hook you up, but.
Yeah. Not in a good way. Not in a good way. So he's doing the field sobriety test, everything like that, and like doing the eye test, foot off the ground and everything. And he told me to walk in a straight line, count to like 9 or whatever, and turn around and come back.
1 foot off, parallel to the deck, 6 inches or whatever. Yeah.
So
walk and turn.
I didn't hear him say count to 9 out loud, turn around and come back. I heard him say count to 9 and turn around and come back. So I counted 9, turned around, came back. And he's like, all right, we're detaining you for DUI. I was like, the fuck? He's like, yeah, you didn't count out loud like you were supposed to or whatever.
So that's what they got you.
That and like the whole eye.
Oh, the eyes.
The eyes.
Well, honestly, the eyes are always going to tell. The
Yeah.
other shit's fucking fugazi. Which there is some shit behind it for sure.
Right.
But eyes, you'll know right off the bat.
Oh yeah. So their breathalyzer on base wasn't working, so they didn't bring me to North Pole PD. And where we're going down the North Pole. It was like kind of tucked off on the side, so like you can go through a couple roundabouts. And I was like, oh fuck yeah, Taco Bell. And he's like, listen, you pass your breathalyzer, we'll stop at Taco Bell. I was like, let's go. I was like, I got this, no problem.
No,
you don't know. Dude, I blew a .1, which is double the base legal limit.
Yeah, brother, you don't blow.
And
I'm sure we found this
well,
out
now I know that.
Yeah.
Like, and now I know, like, when they tell me to get back in the car, I'm like, no, I'm not getting back in the car.
Yeah.
Like, prove that I was driving this.
Prove I was driving 100%.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And so I blow or whatever, blow .1. I asked the North Pole cop, I was like, hey, you guys got a bathroom? I got to pee. He's like, I'm not surprised in that BAC. And I was like, dude, that's like 4 or 5 beers, whatever it is. Now, mind you, I've been sitting there in my car for probably about an hour at this time.
Yeah.
Before I even blew. So they hooked me back up, put me back in the back of the squad car on those awesome plastic seats.
Horrible, dude. And then being handcuffed behind
you. Yeah, and like
sucks.
the hands are like this.
Yeah.
And I'm like, dude, this is so uncomfortable.
So uncomfortable.
So they bring me back to the security forces squadron, and they put me in the interrogation room, and the officers that pulled me over came in and start like searching me, whatever. And I was like, all right, whatever. So
Standard.
Like, yeah.
You're in lockup.
Yeah. So like, obviously I'm wearing a hat right now, but I'm bald as fuck right now. And then I didn't have much hair. I still had some, but I didn't have much. Like, you could clearly see my scalp.
Yeah.
And dude, this dude's like rubbing his hand through my head like this and everything like that. He's like patting me down. He like gets down to my cargo pocket on my shorts. He's like, "What's in here? What's this?" And I was like, "My cigarettes and my lighter." Like, what the fuck? And he's like,
"It's
all
a
right.
bazooka."
yeah, pocket bazooka.
Yeah.
You know,
you don't carry one?
Yeah, standard issue, bro.
Yeah, bro.
So he has me take my foot out of my shoe, like checks my shoe, checks my foot, whatever, and then like credit cards my ass crack. I'm like, bro. I'm like, take me to dinner first. You know? And this whole time I'm still in cuffs, and they can see this in BDoc. So it's like audio and video in BDoc, and so they finished their search or whatever, sent me back down in the chair. My buddy Loving comes back in, and he's like, "Why the fuck is he still in cuffs? He's being cooperative. He's not causing any problems or anything like that. Take the cuffs off." They're like, "All right." So they take the cuffs off me, and I did like the like what you see in the movies. I was like, "Oh, thanks, man." Like,
yeah.
But like it.
But it
oddly helps.
100%. Yeah, that's, wearing cuffs sucks, dude. Like in the academy when we're doing handcuffing, like we were literally like ripping each other down with our cuffs, like tossing people. Like people were tearing labrums and shit. So, like I know that pain, dude. That shit sucks.
It sucks so much.
Yeah.
So he tells me, he's like, "All right, I'm gonna read you your Article 32 rights, which is basically the Miranda rights." And he's like, "At any point you want a lawyer, just say it, and they'll terminate the thing." I was like, "All right, cool." So he starts reading it and like gets through it, and I was like, "I want a lawyer."
All the way. You let him finish first?
I let him finish.
Good. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
I let him
Make
finish.
him read the whole fucking thing. Yeah.
I was like, "I want a lawyer," and he's like, "All right, we're done."
You're earning your money here, buddy.
Yeah. So he does that, and they call my first shirt. She comes, picks me up, and drops me off. And I had a meeting with the commander Monday morning, I think it was.
Yeah.
So I go back to my room, and I'm like, "Fuck it, I already bought the beer," and just kept drinking.
It's like, probably cold outside in the 20s.
Yeah, I was like, "Fuck it, I'm just keep drinking." So I drank some more, whatever, that night, and then had the awesome privilege of going to stand in front of the commander in my blues and everything. And
yeah.
If you've never done facing movements on carpet, it's impossible.
Yeah, hard.
And
you tell him, "Sorry, I'm still drunk."
Yeah. Buddy, I've been drinking since Friday.
I'm drunk right now.
Yeah. So also with my great luck, I happen to be the second fire dog that month with a DUI.
Good for you guys. Yeah.
So we had a whole fire department roll call with the commander and everything like that, like basically saying like, "Hey, don't do this." Right? So I go into his office and he's like, "So were you not there, or did you just not care?" And I was like, "Well, I guess if you're going to put it that way, I guess the second option."
If you're going to put it like that.
Yeah. And so he reads it off. He's like, "Oh, so you're pretty busy Thursday, huh?" And he's like, "Let's see. What do we got?" He goes, "Let's see. Driving while talking on your cell phone, which you can't do on base."
First of all, how the fuck do they know you were driving? It's night, right?
Yeah.
And you blew through the stop sign allegedly, and then they were a block and a half behind you. There's no way they could have fucking saw you on the cell phone. But go ahead.
So, and they don't have body cams, right?
Yeah.
So they can't, and like, there's no dash cams either, as far as I know.
Mm-hmm.
So unless they were like sitting there like watching that stop sign with binoculars and saw me like put my phone down.
Yeah.
He's like, so you were driving on base, talking on your cell phone. No current insurance, which by the way I left that out. My insurance had just like expired like the beginning of the month. Or
Oh,
whatever.
dude, no.
Yeah.
Like the card expired or your insurance in general?
I think the
expired?
card expired.
Okay, good.
So
That's easy.
and he goes, oh, and a DUI. And I was like, yep. Yep, that's it. And he's like, all right. He's like, so we're going to give you Article 15. He's like, go talk to Area Defense Council, which is the defense side for the lawyers. And he's like, oh, by the way, he's like, after you leave here, he's like, go across the hall to the shirt's office. She's going to give you an LOC for driving and talking on your cell phone. I was like, cool.
An LOC?
Letter of counseling.
Oh, nice.
So
sick.
Yeah.
So the ticket wasn't enough.
No.
Yeah,
No.
they had to add a little more salt to it. Okay. Copy.
So go through that, go to the Area Defense Council, and they're like, yeah, all I see is they didn't read you your Article 32 rights right away. I was like, it's because I was being detained. When I was formally charged and was being then arrested, they read me my rights right away.
Mm-hmm.
They're like, well, it's the only thing we see. That I was like, well, I'm not fighting this. Like, I clearly did it. Like, it's my fault. Own up to it. And whatever. So fast forward a couple months. So actually, I'm going to back up. So whichever shop gets a DUI, they have to go out and change the board, right? So they revoke your driving privileges for like 6 months or a year, whatever it is. You have to go out and change the board out front by the front gate, which says like, this base has been this many days without a DUI.
I was literally thinking that in my head, like accidents since the last accident.
Yeah.
So they really have.
Yeah.
And they make this public.
Oh, yeah.
Sick.
Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's public shaming.
Yeah. What was it before you changed?
I think it just said CE, like Civil Engineer Squadron. So, because like after 30 days, then it just goes to like the last unit.
Yeah.
So like for the first 30 days, I had to get somebody at night and be like, "Hey, can you drive me up to the gate so I can change the sign?" Like, so not only do I have to go change the sign, I got to like bother somebody and be like, "Hey, can you drive me up there?"
Drive me up there. I can't drive.
Yeah. So change the sign. It's up there for like, I think it was like 31 days, right? So I get my Article 15, whatever, and I sign my paperwork, and they're like, all right. So like I can't. They're like, all right, we're gonna go into dispatch. Like you've already been in there, you go into dispatch. So I'm working in dispatch, riding a bike that I found at a random bike spot, like a little
Stole a bike like it.
essentially.
Yeah,
Yeah.
100%. Yeah.
I mean, it had been there for like 3 years or two or 3 years. So I'm like,
Finders keepers, brother.
this is mine now.
It's mine now.
So I'm riding a bike in the snow.
Yeah, sick.
Yeah. Nice little mountain bike. It was like purple or something like that. It was like purple and green.
Did you take it off any sick jumps?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
I got like 2 feet of air. So yeah, I would park my bike in dispatch and this is like behind my desk or whatever. And so like I'm working dispatch one night and I hear they got another DUI. I was like, fucking sick. Like, let's go. CE's off the board. Unfortunately for this guy, it happened on Alaska State 2, which is the highway.
Oh.
So Alaska State Troopers,
They had it.
they had him. And they had to call security forces out.
No.
So that guy didn't get as lucky as I did because mine happened on base, so it never followed me back to the States. Because I called back to Illinois and I was like, hey, I need to file for SR-22. And they're like, what are you talking about? And I was like, nothing. And like hung up.
Bye.
Like, if you don't know, I'm not telling you.
Yeah, 100%.
You know? So I go through all that process and then I'm like, I was in the process of out processing from Eielson to go to another duty station. I was actually going to go to Whiteman in Missouri.
Okay.
And I got an email from my first shirt that said, you have to come to my office and sign your data separation rollback paperwork. I was like, what's this? So I go to the office and this is when like the government was like poor.
Mm-hmm.
And if you had any like UIF, unfavorable information file, Article 15, whatever, excuse me, they were just moving your separation date up and you're out.
Oh, they were kicking you out.
They were kicking you out. They're like, thanks for playing. Bye.
Get the fuck out. Yeah.
So
What year was this?
2013.
Okay.
So I go in there, I'm sitting in there, my deputy chief, Tim Randolph, great guy. They're like, hey, your data separation is being pulled up. You're going to be out of the military come September 2013. And he goes, you can't see this now. He's like, but this is good for you. I was 22 at the time. And I'm like, how the fuck is this good for me?
Yeah.
I
Because
go,
you're going to get, like, what, other than honorable, right?
actually, I got an honorable.
Oh, okay.
So, which is now like the running joke in my reserve unit. Um, so I got an honorable discharge.
Take it, brother.
Yeah.
That's huge.
Got an honorable discharge. I think he really went to bat for me.
Good.
He's
Everyone
like,
makes mistakes.
exactly.
I mean, let's fucking be real here,
Yeah.
boys and girls. Like, and I guarantee half of those fucking dudes, or maybe more than half of those dudes, were always driving drunk on base.
Oh, yeah.
Stop the fucking bullshit.
Yeah.
But go ahead.
So he's like, you can't see this now, but this is going to be good for you. And I'm like, how the fuck is this going to be good for me?
Yeah.
I go, I'm 22. And my plan was to do 20 years in the military, retire. I was like, now that's gone because I made a stupid mistake, right? I own up 100%. My fault. Shouldn't have done it.
Yeah. Worked hard, bust my ass, did what I was told. Right?
Exactly. He's like, you can't see this now, but it's going to be good for you. And I was like, all right, man, like whatever you say. And I was fortunate and blessed enough to, when I came back home, a guy that's on the department I work for now, he was the chief of the reserve unit I'm in now. I was deployed with him in 2012 to Kyrgyzstan. And went and talked to him, and he's like, let me make a couple phone calls. So make a couple phone calls. He's like, all right, go talk to this recruiter. And I found out later that the commander at the time for my unit was like, this is really the guy you want to come in here? He's got the, the DUI, whatever else paperwork. And he's like, yeah. He's like, everybody makes mistakes. Everybody deserves a second chance.
Agreed.
He's like, this is the exact kind of guy I want. He's like, I was deployed with him, hard worker, whatever. And so he hooks me up, gets me back in his unit. And honestly, I owe the rest of my military career to this guy. Shout out Stevie Grosick, Ziggy.
Love you, Stevie. Ziggy, let's go.
So he stuck his neck out for me and got me back in the unit, or got me back in the military. And so everything I have to this date, I owe to him.
All right, let's backtrack here. So let's go back to how was it, like, mentally for you, how did you handle the masting? We call it masting. How did you handle the Article 15, getting busted down a rank to E2? How did you handle the aftermath of the DUI? Like, how was that?
Dude, I felt like a huge failure.
Yeah, man, absolutely, dude. Like you're here to do your job. You're here to serve your country, to give back, to serve. Like you said, you always wanted to serve.
Right.
And then this happens.
Yeah.
Yeah, that had to be tough.
Dude, it sucked. And like the phone call that I didn't want to make was to my dad. Like,
oh yeah.
And so like when I was growing up, my dad was basically like a drill sergeant when he was yelling at me. So like going through basic and everything like that, no problem.
No problem.
And yelled at whatever. But I was like, how do I tell him that I failed?
Yeah.
Like I went in to do this job and I felt like I let him down.
Yeah.
Not only did I let myself down, the country down, my branch down, I let him down. I let my family down. And as you know, like family's huge.
Huge,
right?
yeah,
like,
man.
So I'm like, how do I tell him that I failed? And I'm now coming back home because of a stupid mistake.
Yeah.
And luckily he was, pretty understanding about it and like didn't chew my ass too much about it. But yeah, so going through that, I was just like, my mental state was wrecked.
How was that conversation? A lot of disappointed in you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if he said disappointed in you, but like, dude, I remember I was sitting in the back of the engine and I was just fucking crying as I'm on the phone with him.
Oh, dude.
And I was like, I let you down. Like I let my brothers down. Like, let the family down, everything like that. And luckily he was understanding enough to not really like add on to the feelings or whatever.
He knew you were hurting.
Yeah.
Yeah, usually when you're saying things like that, as a not a grown man, but I mean, I guess 22 years old, you're a grown fucking man. You read the room,
right? Right. Yeah. So,
and then that after that was what was the time gap between the DUI, telling your dad, and then finding out that you're getting discharged, you're not transferring to a new station?
So the DUI was in February. This was in August, I think it was.
So decent amount of time.
Yeah, a couple months.
Yeah, man. So how did you handle that news? Because that's huge news. Like you're literally about to go to a new duty station.
Yeah.
And then you get slapped in the face with, no, you're actually not going.
Yeah.
Dude. You're actually going home.
It sucked, honestly, because
man.
like I was like mentally prepared. I'm like, hey, I'm gonna go to Whiteman and like go hang out with them, like do some stuff in Missouri, whatever.
Yeah.
And they're like, nope, you're going back to Illinois. I was like, fuck.
Dude, that had shred you.
It sucked. Like I said, when my deputy chief, Tim Randolph, was talking to me, he's like, you can't see us now, but this is going to be good for you. And I was like, I don't believe you.
Yeah.
Like,
now looking back now, do you...
Oh, I wholeheartedly believe him.
Yeah.
Because I would not be where I am today without him.
Right.
And I wouldn't be where I am today without Ziggy. Like, yeah. So shout out to those two because
love it, man.
They really hooked me up. So I get out of active duty and then come home, and my parents were like, I went back living with my parents, and they're like, all right, you're off military like in September. So they're like, you got until September or October 1st to find a job. So hang out, do whatever, but come October 1st, you better have a job.
Anything.
So found a job at FedEx at O'Hare, as a package handler.
Nice.
Worked third shift up there.
Oh, nice.
Not nice. No. Nice drive because nobody's on the road.
Pay decent?
It was pretty good.
Yeah.
I think it was like, I don't know, 13, 14 an hour, something like that.
Yeah. Back then was decent.
Yeah.
Now you can buy, I think, a gallon of milk for $13.
Yeah. So go work at FedEx, third shift, and my dad drove me up there because I thought it was an interview.
Yeah.
Like, they emailed me back like, hey, come up here for this. So I thought it was an interview, so I'm in there in a shirt and tie or whatever. And there's other people in there like jeans and a t-shirt. I was like, dude, I got this on the lock.
Lock, dude. Yep.
And come to find out it was orientation. It wasn't...
You were the loser.
Yeah, I was the idiot walking around dress shirt, dress pants, dress shoes.
This fucking guy's in a tuxedo.
Yeah. All right, tuxedos just seem kind of fucked up.
A little fucked up. Is that ketchup and onion?
Yeah. So start working at FedEx and decide I'm going back to get my EMT.
Yeah.
So before I went active duty, I took the EMT test, went to the EMT school, passed the class, failed the state test by like 2 points, whatever.
Yeah.
Which again was like disheartened.
That test kind of sucked though, because it's
does.
like all the answers are correct.
Right.
You just have to pick the best one,
right.
And then you're brand new into the medical world. That's tough, dude.
Yeah. So I was like disheartened, but I was like, whatever. I got my fire job in the military. Cool, whatever. I'll hit this up when I come back out.
Yeah.
And go through, get my EMT license and everything, and start working at a private ambulance company.
Trace.
Elite.
Everyone works at Trace or Elite,
owned by the same family.
Yeah.
So I start working at Elite while I'm also working at FedEx. And then for a short period of time, I worked at Lowe's on second shift. So from 3 to 10 or whatever it was, and then I'd like drive to O'Hare. And quickly found out that Lowe's was not the place for me.
No. Oh, why?
Dude, so like I would come home from FedEx, I'd take a nap or whatever.
Yeah.
And I'd wake up and they'd call me and be like, hey, we don't have a truck, so don't come in.
Sick.
I'm like, cool. Or I'd get there and they'd be like, yeah, there's no truck, so just stock this and then you can go home when you're done.
Sick.
I was like, awesome.
That's actually not bad, but for pay, that sucks.
Yeah. So I think I worked there for like maybe a month.
Mm-hmm.
And I told my parents, I was like, I can't keep doing this. Like, they keep cutting my hours. They keep telling me not to come out. I was like, I got to quit. Like, I can't do this. So I went into HR and I was like, hey, like, just letting you guys know, like, I'm quitting. And she's like, well, when's your last day? I was like, right now. Like,
actually, funny that you ask. Right now.
Yeah. So she's like, this is why I don't hire firemen. Like, you guys, I was like, it has nothing to do with the fact that I'm a fireman. It has everything to do with the fact that you guys keep cutting my hours and everything.
Yeah. So, no, it's never their problem.
No, it's always on you.
Yeah,
right?
the victim mentality. I love the victim mentality.
Yeah. So, go back to working at FedEx and Elite and was just burning the midnight oil.
Yeah.
Like, I would work third shift, get off at 7 a.m. I'd leave FedEx, go to the Mokina garage for Elite.
Sleep in the ambulance for a little bit.
Not even sleep in the ambulance, dude. Like, my shift started at like 8 or 9. I'd just go there, check out my rig, and just be on the road for 12 hours.
Yeah, you and your partner.
And then just come back. Dude, I was living off of caffeine, nicotine, and hate.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, I mean, very similar of what you did in the military, for sure. I'm sure.
Seriously.
Yeah.
Like, but so did that for a while, and then I was also again fortunate enough in 2013 when I came home. The chief of New Lenox was a family friend of ours.
Okay.
And he rostered me to take my state test because Illinois does not recognize the military certs.
Of course not.
So you got to test out of your certs, right? Because they're not IFSAC or Pro Board accredited. So you have to take the state test and everything. So
Not only you went to the best, one of the best fire academies
Yeah,
in the
right?
country, or possibly it should say the world, because
Yeah.
I don't think anyone else has a better fire department or academy than the United States does.
right, so they don't accept it because it doesn't have their seal,
Yeah,
which is like, all right, whatever, I'll play your game.
yeah. For people that didn't see, I just rolled my eyes.
Yeah.
Hard.
So he rosters me, take my test, pass them, get my state certs, and then get my EMT license in like, I think it was like 2015, 2016, whatever it was. And then they hire me part-time.
Let's go, dude.
So now I'm working FedEx, Elite, and New Lennox.
Was Kerry Rogdy, Nick James, or Nick Waldonley there at the time, or Ryan Mars? Do you
No, but I think I worked with Mars at New Lennox.
Ryan? Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. He was in New Lennox for a little bit too. Go ahead, sorry.
So I start working there, and then like go through Medic Academy, get my paramedic in 2017, and then got picked up by East Joliet because again, Chief's family friend of ours. Like literally, like my mom grew up down the street from him.
Okay.
So like it was like him, my grandpa, and then like his cousin or whatever. They all lived in like on like four corners.
Mm-hmm.
And so like we were out celebrating, and I got my medic license or whatever. And he's like, "Hey, send him over here. Like we'll get him a job, whatever."
Yeah.
So I quit FedEx. I was like, "Hey, like I just got too much going on right now. Like I got to focus on my fire career." And then something happened at Elite where me and my partner came in for the day, and they're like, "Hey, we don't have a rig for you." And I was like, "How do you not have a rig for me?"
Right.
We started 9 or 10, whatever it was. I was like, "All right, well, what do you want us to do?" And they're like, "Go back to that office. You guys are going to do kind of continuing education."
Yeah.
And I was like, "All right." He's like, "We'll let you know when we got a rig." I was like, "Okay." So like 1 o'clock rolls around. They're like, "Hey, we got a rig for you." And it was bare bones. Like there was nothing on this ambulance.
Of course.
So we had to like put this all together. And I don't know if you remember Ryan Levrow.
Yes.
So he was working there at Elite as like almost like a porter type, like working as EMT and everything.
Oh, cool.
So Ryan comes up and he's like, "Hey, I was told by the office to let you guys know not to bring this rig up until this lady's gone." So the state certifier was at the garage. And he goes, "I was told to tell you guys not to bring this rig up until she's gone." I was like, "Why is that?" I was like, "Is it because it's not state and system certified?"
Exactly.
He goes, "I don't know. That's what they told me." I was like, "All right, bet." So
Say less.
we finished putting this rig together, dude. It took an hour and a half, whatever. The lady's gone. I go up and I talk to the garage manager. I was like, "Hey, just wondering why we couldn't bring this rig up here until she was gone." And he's like, "Well, she doesn't like when you guys are like crowding the desk and everything like that." And I was like, "She really has no say of like when we're getting our paperwork, how we do it or whatever." And he's like, "Well, that's what she likes, whatever." I was like, "Okay." I was like,
Cool.
I go, "Hey, by the way, is this rig state and system certified?" And he goes, yeah." And he like looks up and like down to the right.
Oh, yeah.
Like
That's a lie.
The clear lying indicators. I was like, "Cool, so that's a lie."
Yeah.
He goes, "Yeah, it's St. Mary or St. Francis, whatever he said." I was like, "Cool, can I see that paperwork?" He goes, "Are you questioning me?
Yes.
Go home."
He told you to go home?
Yeah. I was like, "All right, see ya." So I go check out, and like my partner, she got sent home as well. And clocked out, went home. I was at New Lennox the next day, and I typed up my resignation letter, typed in my 2 weeks. And the way Elite worked is if they liked you and you put in your 2 weeks, they let you finish your 2 weeks. But if they didn't like you, when you turn your 2 weeks,
You're done.
that was it.
So you were done.
I was done.
Yeah. Had a feeling that was coming.
So I'm out checking out my rig, and this guy comes out and he's like, "Hey, I was just told to tell you that we accept your resignation effective immediately." I was like, "Oh, so you were told to come tell me to go home?"
Yeah.
He's like, "Yeah, basically." He's like, "Where are you going?" I was like, "Nowhere, man." I was like, "It's just time for me to focus on my fire career."
Yeah. Not fucking be here.
Yeah. And he's like, "No, seriously, where are you going? Can I come with you?" And I was like, "Dude, seriously, like it's time for me to focus on my fire career." He's like, "All right, man." He's like, "Well, it was a pleasure working with you. Great knowing you." I was like, "Thanks, buddy." I was like, "Here's a narcs. Make sure they clock me out." And I left. And that was it. I never looked back. It was the best decision I ever made.
Yeah.
It was like, honestly, like I enjoyed part of my time at the privates, and I do feel like that's where you like earn your stripes, right?
I feel like a lot of guys start their career in those types of privates,
Yeah.
right? And I get it. But at the same time, it's like, okay, so if something did happen and that rig is not state certified, like who's it fall on?
Exactly.
It falls on you,
It's on
right?
us.
Right. So it's like you're literally disciplining somebody for questioning him and making sure that it's documented,
Right.
because that's your ass. It's not his ass.
Yeah, he doesn't care.
No.
We're just a body and a seat to them.
And then if you did get in trouble, I guarantee they would have reprimanded you for
absolutely.
it.
They
Well,
would
why
have
did you check?
Exactly.
Well, I did, and the
Yeah, right.
garage manager would go fuck myself.
Yeah. So left there, was working at New Lenox in East Joliet, and
East Joliet, as in Joliet.
no, so it's a fire protection district. So like it's like
Oh.
segregated out of the city.
Okay.
Right. So like it was
But
actually
Joliet runs it type thing.
it's Joliet addresses,
Okay.
but it's protected by East Joliet Fire Department.
Okay.
It's kind of weird. So like when you look at our district map, it used to be like our color was yellow and Joliet was green, and it was like a bunch of green and then like yellow and
Spots
like,
everywhere.
Yeah. And like there'd be like one or two green spots in there, and be like, oh well, a city employee lives there, a city employee lives here, like so. Work for them and get called by the department I'm working for now.
Nice. How was your time with these part-time departments? Because it's a different animal, no? Like, right?
Yeah,
Because like New Lenox it's a big town.
Yeah.
I mean, they have what you said, 5 firehouses. Like, that's not small.
Yeah. So they got 4. They were working on a 5th. I don't know if they ever got it approved.
Yeah.
But working there, like so, like when I was there from 2016 to 2018, there was 3 different like entities at New Lenox. So you had part-time, you had district,
yeah,
and then you had like full-time contract. So Kurtz had the contract with New Lenox and like a bunch of like surrounding departments. And so I got hired on part-time, and like as I was going through medic school. After I got my medic license, I turned in and I was like, hey, I'm officially a medic, whatever. Like I'm interested in getting in the contract here. And come to find out, they didn't even know I was a medic. I was like, I've been operating as a medic for like a couple months now or whatever.
You do that?
Yeah. So Heidi, who was at Kurtz, was the like contract coordinator for Kurtz, and she's like, hey, Lions has got a contract spot open. Are you interested in it? I was like, I'll take a look at it. You know, whatever. I was like, I really want to be here in New Lenox. Like, all my guys are here. Like I started my career here. Like I want to work here. And so go to Lions, whatever. They're in Loyola's system. Take the entrance exam the first time there, and Loyola's entrance exam is pretty difficult. So I failed it the first time, and the guy that was the contract coordinator there at Lions, I was like, hey, just so you know, I failed the entrance exam. He's like, all right, well, I guess study some more. He's like, the overtime is getting really tiring. It's like, well, I didn't do it on purpose, dickhead.
Yeah, dude.
Like,
Yeah, I intentionally tried to fuck you over.
Yeah.
That's what I wanted to do. I wanted to tell you, my employer, that I failed the test.
Right.
That looks bad on me.
Yeah.
Right.
So go back and passing the entrance exam or whatever. And I was like, hey, just so you know, like I passed whatever. And like Kurtz calls me. They're like, hey, New Lenox has got a contract spot opening up. I was like, perfect. I'll take it.
Yeah.
So they're like, all right, you're going to be the new contract employee. I was like, perfect. So I called Lions. I was like, hey, just so you know, Kurtz called me. They got an opening at New Lenox.
Enjoy the overtime.
I was like, I'm not going to be coming to Lions. He's like, yeah, I heard. Like, dude, like you could just hear the defeat in his voice on the phone. Like,
enjoy the overtime,
yeah.
buddy.
So, but like it was so bad. Like they were so shorthanded
At New Lenox or Lions?
At New Lenox, that you could almost plan out your next force back.
Really?
Yeah. So like I left for 2 weeks for my annual tour, and like I came back, but like, all right, I know I got 2 forces coming up. So like I was working at East Joe, and then I'd get so I'd work at New Lenox, I'd get forced at New Lenox, work the next shift, go to East Joe, come back, work at New Lenox my shift, get forced again.
Oh, dude.
Work another shift, go back to East Joe. Dude, I think the longest I've been in a firehouse was 11/24 straight.
Oh my God.
Luckily, it was at different departments, so I at least had some sort of a change of scenery.
For sure, yeah.
But like, I was just like, dude,
please stop.
like I'm living out of a bag right now. Yep. I'm so tired.
Like, dude, when you run ragged like that, it sucks, bro.
Dude, it was so bad.
I remember 2020, we had all the George Floyd riots. Like I was on the street, and then when I would go on after the street, I would go to county for the SWAT team because we were protecting the courthouse, and I'd go back on the street or go back to like there was no days off. It was just like constant for like 2 weeks a week. And you're exhausted. You're getting sleep there and here and there, but it's like it's not good sleep.
No,
you're not getting good sleep at the firehouse, I don't think.
No. especially if you get like like noon nights is busy enough, like, but like run if you run 2 or 3 runs overnight, you're done.
Done, dude.
You're done. You're cashed the next day.
Yeah.
And to do that 11 times in a row,
Yeah.
dude. I think I slept for probably like 18, 20 hours, like when I finally finished. Like,
There has to be some violations there, dude.
yeah, dude,
No fucking
seriously,
way.
bro.
You're taking care of people's medical fucking well-being.
Yeah.
You know, injecting them with shit, and
Yeah.
you have like 2-3 hours of sleep.
Yeah, I'm in charge of all these drugs, and I'm like,
Yeah.
like which one's which? Like,
Oh, fuck.
so yeah, so that, I mean, that was the brutal aspect of it. But when I found out I was getting the contract spot, I also found out that I got the call to come back or come to the department I'm working for now.
Nice, man.
And I got lucky there. Again, there's a lot of luck in my fire career and my military career. I'm truthfully blessed for it.
Yeah.
So 2016, I took a wave on the academy because I was going through medic school, paying for it out of my pocket. I was like halfway through. Looking back now, I could have finished medic school and still gone. But I wouldn't have had the experience on the street that I had going
Which you
into
kind of need.
Right.
Yeah.
So I get called in 2018 for the department I'm working at now, and my buddy was like, "This dude's got a horseshoe up his ass. He just got 2 job offers in one day." I was like, "I don't know, dude. Like, just how it fell, bro. I don't know. Like,
I think that's right around the time I got called too. It was 18.
Okay.
I remember sitting in roll call looking at, and my buddy tested because he lives out in Oak Lawn, and he's like, "Dude, it's like, fuck, I have orientation today." He's like, "I should have went." And I was like, "For that test?" He's like, "I took it too." I'm like, I looked, I was like, "Oh shit, like I'm supposed to be there right now too."
Yeah. So like, go through that, and then so I put in my resignation with New Lenox, and I took a leave of absence from East Joe.
Yeah.
And the chief that was there, he's like, "You better come back." And I was like,
To East Joe or New
to
Lenox?
East Joe.
Yeah.
And I was like, "Chief, I will." I was like, my grandpa was an engineer here. My uncle was a captain here. I was like, I got some family ties here. Like, I'll be back. I was like, I just got to take this leave.
How was the pay at East Joe? Decent?
It was all right.
Yeah.
I mean, it's better now.
Yeah.
But like, I think it was like $15 an hour or something like that.
Oh, dude.
Like, I was just like, whatever.
Right.
Like, you know, so get hired by the department. But now go start the academy. 3 weeks into the academy. So I deployed in 2019.
Okay.
Right? So I'm talking to my chief, Ziggy. I go, "Hey, what do I do? We're leaving January 1. What do I do?" He goes, "You start the fucking academy." He goes, and then you tell him, you give him your papers 3 weeks in, be like, "I have to leave."
Yeah.
And they have to hold your spot.
Oh, perfect.
I was like,
love you, Ziggy.
Love it.
Yeah.
So 3 weeks comes, and it's like right before Christmas. And
That sucks to get deployed. Fuck, bro. They couldn't wait a week. Sorry, go ahead.
So I turned in my paperwork to the instructor, and he's like, "You know, this is the whole academy, right?" I was like, he's a former Marine. I was like, "You of all people know that I can't say no to this, right? Like,
Exactly.
I have no choice."
Yeah. What do you want me to do, bro?
Yeah. So he's like, "All right, I'll put it in." And so do that. I go on orders like, I think it was like 2 or 3 days after Christmas or whatever, and then left January 1. Came back, was working office jobs for the department I'm at now, and then got called to start the academy again in November of 19.
Okay.
So I'll go through that and then get on the streets in 20.
Nice, dude.
So yeah.
Let's fucking go, man. What a
So.
holy shit. What a trip just to get to this point.
Dude, it was a wild ride.
You were literally like, I'm here, and then you gotta go on deployment. Like, fuck, man,
Yeah.
that shit sucks.
Yeah. So like, and they're like, people are looking at me while I'm sitting there, and they're like, "Why is this guy here?" I'm like, it got to the point where I was like, I'm gonna put a sign up and be like, "Here's my story."
Here's my
You
story.
know,
Just start
so,
giving people fucking
yeah.
the card. All
Yeah,
printed
exactly.
out. This is it.
Yeah. So, but you know, I got to see a bunch of different spots in the department I'm at now that you wouldn't typically get to see unless you actually put in for those spots.
Right.
So I was very fortunate for that. Made some connections there and everything like that. So
That's what matters, man. Networking's big.
yeah, it was huge.
For sure, man. So how was the fire academy?
It was fine, honestly. Like, it wasn't bad. Like, so since I already had my fire certs and my medic license, I just had to maintain the grade.
Okay.
And then when like they were going to take their EMT test, like I did ride time.
Nice.
When we're on the EMS side, and like on the fire side, if you were already a fire 2 in the city or in the state, you were a stoker when we did live burns.
Okay, that's cool.
So, like, if your group was doing like hazmat or whatever, and you already have your hazmat, you're gonna be a stoker.
Yeah.
So I got to do that, which was pretty cool. Like got to like have like one-on-one time with the instructors, and like by that time they're like kind of cool with you.
Yeah. Not
so-
treating you like you're in basic training type
Yeah.
thing. Yeah.
Yeah. So but yeah, the fire side was pretty easy. Like it wasn't anything crazy. It was almost like being back at basic, you know, like
I
getting
was gonna
smoked.
say paramilitary style. Yeah.
Getting smoked for whatever, you know, like
Oh, Timmy fucked up again.
Yeah,
Everyone, let's get out in the hallway. We're
Yeah.
gonna do wall sits for 30 minutes. Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it was Fire Academy was fine.
Yeah.
The MS side was fine. So, yeah, really, it was a great time. And then
Kind of sucks too, because like you already went through a basic, you already went through a fire academy.
Yeah.
And then you had to go through another fire academy.
right. So like, it's all about the game, right? Playing the game, you know. So like, you learn the intricacies of each place, and
Yeah. Embrace the suck.
Yeah.
100%, man.
You know
for
it's
sure.
gonna suck, and you're just like, whatever. Like, I'm here at 6. I go home at 3.
No, I'm getting paid.
Yeah.
Fuck care. Whatever, dude.
Whatever. You want me to do wall sit? You want me to like put railroad ties up and over my head? You want me to do, you know, like run up these stairs and come back down? Whatever.
Yeah, whatever.
You know, so
I'm getting paid.
yeah,
I don't care.
I don't care.
Decently.
Yeah, I'll do whatever you want me to do.
For sure. All right, let's take another quick break, and then we'll finish off your fire career, and then I want to talk about your Twilight deployment.
Yeah.
All right, brother. Fire stories? Any stories at your department? Any good ones or no?
Yeah, actually. So this one's like one of it happened like probably like a month after I got to my current firehouse, and oddly enough, it's also the day that I knew I was gonna marry my wife.
Let's go.
So backtrack a little bit. I had gotten out of a relationship while I was in the academy, and then was just kind of like going through the dating apps or whatever, and then
What were we using?
Bumble, Tinder, like.
Was that Plenty of Fish?
I used that when I was in Alaska.
Yeah.
I stopped using that. It was kind of sketchy.
My buddy, when I was in the Coast Guard, he used it all the time. And he had some sketchy fucking chicks. Makes sense.
And then I ended up like getting like one of the girls that was a year older than us in high school, who was a physical trainer.
Mm-hmm.
She's like, hey, you should like message this girl. She likes you, whatever. And
And she's talking about your wife?
no,
Oh, some
this
random
is,
chick.
like, random chick that we went to high school with. It was same year as her, year older than us. And so I started talking to her or whatever, and dude, like almost immediately, like stage 5 clinger.
Oh.
I was like, bro.
I want to watch you while you sleep.
Yeah, basically. You smell different awake.
Oh, God.
But so like she like changed my name in her phone, like my name, but then like 3 fire truck emojis behind my name, right?
Was it Daddy? Daddy Cat?
No, it wasn't that. But so I was talking to, I was like kind of like seeing my like now wife at the time, and
how'd you meet her?
On Bumble, actually.
Oh, okay.
So come to find out, her dad retired from the department I'm working at now. Her grandpa also retired from the department I'm at now.
Oh, no shit. Okay.
Her mom's dad? Somebody else. There's another person that retired from the department as well. So just started talking to her, whatever. And then we go on a trip with one of my buddies to Orange Beach. Excuse me. And the clinger, as we started calling her, text me or whatever. And she's like, I found out that she had, like, she screenshot my contact card in her phone and, like, sent it to me or whatever. And I was like, bro, like, what the fuck? Like, this chick is, like, I was, like, to the point where I was like, I can't talk to her anymore.
She's tracking you. What are
Yeah.
you doing at Orange Beach?
Yeah. So, we're just, like, hanging out, like, just talking bullshit and whatever. And, so, flash forward to, was it July 7th of 2020? We get this, get a call for unconscious, not breathing.
Okay.
And, dude, like, before we're even pulling out the door, like, the rig's, like, not even on yet. The office is calling us, like, hey, like, they're trying to, like, get us on the phone at the firehouse. They're trying to get us on the radio, on the rig radio. And, like, we cut the rig on, and they're like, you know, hey, CPR in progress. It's a 1-year-old.
Oh, no, dude.
And, dude, like, my heart sank.
Yeah.
And so we get there with the other company that was coming with us. And, Dude, we get up there, and this baby is just laying on the couch, like just like flat on his back, supine, like a baby would not lay,
Dude.
you know. And everyone's like kind of like freaking out. There's one guy that's like just standing off stoic, like in the background or whatever. So, we get the baby on the ground, like starting to do compressions and everything like that. I'm trying to like do my medical math of like how many joules can I use on this baby, and like by that time the ambulance had just got there. So we're bagging this kid, and I found out later my officer talked to the guy who was the dad. Found out he was the dad, and he was there on like I think it was like a supervised visit or something like that. And my officer's like, hey, like, why are we here? Like, what happened? You know, he's like, he was playing with the fan. He's like, okay, so like he got electrocuted or what? He's like, no, he was playing with the fan. He kept playing with the fan. I told him to stop. He wouldn't stop. So I just started beating him. He's like, I knew at the time that I was beating him too much, but I couldn't stop. He literally beat this 1-year-old to death.
What the fuck, dude?
Yeah. Sorry.
You're good, dude.
So, carry this kid down. I got my monitor on my shoulder. I'm bagging this kid going down the stairs, getting in the back of the ambulance. And this kid's jaw was locked. Like, we couldn't get a tube in or anything like that. So, like we tried. Like, it was a black baby. You could already see bruising on the face and everything like that.
Oh, I believe it.
And
did you do it? Was it a nasal pharyngeals or
we ended up just using the mask and just bagging them like that.
Over top, yeah.
So PIC's bagging them. I'm doing compressions. I'm kneeling next to the stretcher doing compressions. Fucking sobbing. Like, I just couldn't stop. I'm like, how the fuck can you do this to a kid?
Dude, a monster.
Yeah. And so we take him to the hospital, and they called it almost. I mean, they worked him for a little bit, I think, but they called him pretty much immediately. I went to the one medic, and I was like, you got a fucking cigarette? Like, I hadn't smoked in probably like 3 or 4 years at this point. I was like, I need a fucking cigarette.
I'm smoking a pack today. Yeah.
So, just standing out there, and we're talking, we're like, how the fuck do you do this to a kid?
Yeah, man.
Like, what the fuck?
People are just fucked in the head, dude.
Yeah.
And, like, that's the part about this job that fucking sucks, dude. You're not dealing with the everyday population. You're dealing with, like, scum of the earth.
Yeah.
99% of the time.
Yeah.
You're dealing with, what, 5, 6, 7% of the population 99% of the time.
Yeah. And, like, I had run kids' calls before this. Like, I had one that, like, a kid was thrown off a front porch. Like, kid was fine. Like, maybe a couple scratches or whatever, but... And then another one where, like, these 2 kids were literally wandering the streets. Like, I think they're, like, 5 and 3 years old in the wintertime. And they're in, like, no clothes. But this one, like, fucking broke me.
Dude, I could only imagine.
And so, like, my officer, like, I take off with the ambulance. I'm in the ambulance. They're kind of, like, hanging back, cleaning up or whatever. And my officer, like, comes downstairs, and the cops were coming up. And he's like, are your body cams on? He's like, yeah. And he's like, good. Go talk to that guy. And so, like I said, we get to the hospital. They might have worked him for maybe 10 minutes or whatever it was and called it. There was really nothing we were going to do for that kid, unfortunately. So we're going back to the firehouse, and my wife, now Meg, she was my girlfriend at the time. She sent me a text. And it was my contact card, right? And like, so like, my name on Facebook used to be Steva Chipetta, and it was like an inside joke from East Joe. So my name in her phone is Steva, right? So she sends me my contact card off of her phone. It says Steva, and it's got 3 shit emojis next to it. Dude, I just burst out fucking laughing in the back of the rig. And I was like, you have no idea how much I need that right now.
Yeah, man.
And she's like, why? What's going on? Sorry.
You're good, bud.
I was like, I just had a 1-year-old that was beaten to death.
Yeah.
And, dude, it fucking killed me.
Yeah.
Like, I still think about that kid to this day.
Oh,
like,
I believe it. It just doesn't go away.
No. And, dude, I was like a month or 2 into the field. I was like, is this what it's gonna be like?
Yep.
Like, you know, like I've run kids calls before, but like, was this what I'm gonna be? You know, so, but that was the day that I realized I was like, all right, it doesn't matter how dark the days get at the firehouse or at home or whatever. Like, she's gonna be my rock, the one that I can lean on. And everything
man.
like that. So, yeah. So that was the day that I realized I was gonna marry her. I was like, because I was like, who else is gonna fucking pull you out from that darkness?
Yeah, dude. Well, when you said you had a story about your wife and how you met her, I thought it'd be a happy story. Tell me fucking eight, bro. That escalated quickly. Didn't see that coming.
No, yeah. So it was fucked up.
How do you handle those situations, man? Like everyone handles their own, calls a different way. What is your path to handle these types of calls? Because that shit stacks, dude.
Yeah. I don't know. I try to. I guess I don't know if disassociate's the right word, but like when I leave the firehouse for the day, like I'm not a fireman until I come back.
Yeah.
Like try to turn that section off.
Yeah.
Right? Like when I get to the house, I'm dad.
Don't even think about work.
Yeah. So honestly, I think it's like the best way that I can kind of do it now. And like with the older adults, like you make jokes and everything like that. Like, but with the kid to do the kids calls, just stick with you. And like, you can do everything in your power to like shake it or like try not to think about it, but they're always there.
Yeah.
They're always in the back of your head.
Yeah.
And like, honestly, dude, like every July, I'm like, what could this kid have been?
Oh, right.
Like, who could this kid have been?
Right now. Right.
Oh,
100%, man.
And
that was taken away from him.
Yeah.
Because somebody can't control their fucking anger.
Right.
They can't control their emotions.
Because he was playing with a fucking fan.
Yeah. Shit, dude. Fuck. My kid's fucking doing all that crazy shit 24/7.
Dude, mine's smacking TVs and shit like that. And I'm like, not once would I be like, I'm gonna beat the fuck out of him.
Yeah. I'm gonna spank your ass, dude.
Yeah.
Right? And my wife's like, do it. You won't do it. I won't fucking do it. I threatened him. Oh, I threatened the shit.
Yeah, yeah. You're gonna learn.
You want your ass beat?
Yeah.
Oh, I go in timeout.
Yeah.
Because he'd be like, yeah. And I'm like, damn it.
Yeah.
That backfired.
But like, that stuck with me for a while. And like, things
man.
got kind of dark for a little while.
Oh, I can only imagine, man. Like, I mean, I still remember two sex crimes I worked right before I left, and it's just heinous shit, dude. Heinous. Like 9, 10, 13-year-olds being molested by grown fucking men, dude.
Yeah.
Grown men. You're a scumbag,
It's
dude. You're
disgusting.
preying on the most innocent thing in the world
Yeah.
as a child, and you're preying on them.
Yeah. It's absolutely disgusting.
Yeah. So, good thing was they're both from Florida, and they just passed the death penalty. So I was like, hey, enjoy this.
Yeah.
You fucking perverts.
Yeah.
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 Fucking the worst, man.
Yeah. So, like I said, things got pretty dark after that. Luckily, there was a medic that was working at my house, and she's like, it was like right around like lunchtime that came in. She's like, hey, go eat lunch. I was like, I can't right now. Like, I have to write this report.
Yeah.
Like, I have to make sure this report is solid.
Yeah.
And luckily, she took the time out of their busy day because they get slammed.
Yeah.
And she read my report, and she's like, this is fucking solid. And because I knew it was going to go to court.
Oh, 100%. Do you know what happened with the autopsy and all that stuff?
No, I don't know what happened with the autopsy, but I want to say it was like blunt force trauma or
internal,
something.
yeah.
So it ends up going to court. I ended up not going to testify because I was either off or on military or whatever. It just never lined up that I went. But my officer went, and like a couple other people from the other company that were there went, and this fucking scumbag like pleaded down to like manslaughter or something like that.
What did he get?
I don't remember. I think it was like a handful of years. It wasn't
Not enough
much.
fucking
No,
time.
not even close. Like,
why?
Yeah.
Why do we cater to criminals? Like, and that's such a fucking heavy theme nowadays of like catering to these fucking pieces of shit.
Yeah.
They're pieces of shit. You have a fucking record. You're continuously getting in trouble. There's the chances of you rehabilitating are probably fucking slim to none,
Right.
dude. Like, stop fucking catering to criminals.
Yeah.
It blows my fucking mind.
Yeah.
Blows my mind.
Yeah, I don't understand it. I don't get it. I probably never will.
No.
But
Like, okay, you have an individual into society who cannot control his emotions and physically beat a 1-year-old to death. That's the type of person we should have walking around. That's the type of person that deserves a handful of years in fucking jail. No, that dude deserves 50 years.
Yeah.
Or the life of that child, 85, 90 years. Give him that.
Yeah.
You took away someone's life. Now we take away your life.
Yeah,
That's how it should be.
I 100% agree with you. Like, there's no amount of time that you can tell me that they'll be like, oh, it's like worth it. No, it's not.
No.
It's not.
No, it's not like he killed another fucking piece of shit on the street. It's
Right.
he killed an innocent child for playing with a fucking fan,
Yeah.
dude. His own kid.
Right.
His own kid.
Yeah.
And he had visitation rights, but it was supervised visitation rights, right?
Yeah. From my understanding.
Yeah. So it's like, okay, well, you probably don't get visitation supervised rights, right? If you haven't done some fucked up shit in the first place.
Yeah. And like,
also, where the fuck was the supervisor at while he's beating the shit out of a kid?
I don't know. I don't know if it was like an overnight supervised thing or whatever. Like,
nuts.
It was like everybody, like grandma, mom, and everything like that was all freaking out. Like the baby was like literally laying on the couch like a baby would not lay.
Yeah. That's an eerie sight to see, dude.
As soon as I saw it, I was like, this is not good.
No. And every time you get a call like that and a child not breathing and CPR is in progress or something, your stomach, your heart drops, your stomach drops. It's the worst feeling, dude. Yeah. And you can't get there fast enough.
No. And like, we get kids call, and anytime we get a kids call, like it like sends like chills down my spine.
Yeah.
I'm like, what am I actually going to walk into?
Yep.
But yeah, like I said, things got pretty dark after that, and like luckily I had a good crew that checked on me. Like I think the next day I had like 5 or 7 different people from my crew that were like checking on me, like, hey, are you good?
Good, man.
Like, and like the employee assistance program contacted me and was like,
oh yeah,
was like, hey, like I heard you getting a rough call, like how you doing?
Yeah,
whatever. And I gave him like the bullshit, like I'm fine.
Yeah.
You know, like
brush it off.
You know, we're Superman, right? Like
nothing
bothers us, right?
That stigma steps in too. Like you gotta be an old dog, right?
Yeah.
You gotta be salty. You gotta fucking push through it.
I can't show my weakness because guys will dig on it or whatever. Like the stigma is, and but yeah, like I said, I had great guys that checked on me and everything like that afterwards, and Meg was by my side through it and everything. But like it was still super dark.
Yeah, dude.
And I battled pretty hard with like the mental health aspect after that.
Yeah, sleep,
and like also like I felt like I wasn't good enough.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You know, because
that's your ego, dude.
And, like this 1-year-old died because I couldn't save him.
Yeah.
Like looking at it, it's like he had been dead for a while.
Yeah. Or you can look at it as this 1-year-old's dead because his dad's a piece of shit.
Right.
And you did everything in your power to make sure that he could try and get a second chance. Yeah. I mean, that's how you got to look at it, man. You got to put a positive spin on it, or else shit will eat you the fuck up. Yeah, and it didn't take until going to therapy for me to really figure that out. So you did go to therapy. How was therapy for you? First one, I've been through. I'm on my second therapist because the first one was just like, all right, but it was just it was good. Like my thought originally with therapy was, you're a pussy if you go talk about your feelings. Right. And that's completely, it's been a 180. Like, you're a pussy if you don't talk about your feelings. I agree. You know, like, you can't let this shit sit inside and eat you alive. Because it will. Because at that point, you're not taking care of yourself. No. Right? So how can you take care of anyone else, a wife, a kid, family members, XYZ, your relationships, if you can't even take care of yourself, right? So how can you pour from an empty cup? How can you pour from your cup to somebody else's cup the love and care and affection that they need if you're not even getting it to yourself? Yeah. That's huge. And there's been a couple of times where Meg's like, you know, like, how are you going to, exactly like what you just said, how are you going to show me love when you can't even show love to yourself? Yeah. You know? And like, there was days, and I'm fortunate enough to have a buddy who took my weapons from me. Yeah. Because there was days where, even before this, but like this really was the one. Like I was in the room with a gun in my hand. Yeah. And it was the only thought that I had was, it's not fair to her. Yeah. Because she's gonna be the one to find me. That's how scary it gets. Yeah. That's how fucking scary it gets. And that's why the suicide rate for first responders, that's why the suicide rate for military is so fucking high.
Yeah.
So high. Because you'd rather end your life than fucking go get help.
Yeah.
And break that stigma. That's the crazy part,
Yeah.
man.
So, like I said, I was very fortunate to have a buddy who's like, and she was my girlfriend at the time, but my wife now, who was like, we need to get these weapons out of the house, at least until you're stable enough. And I didn't fight her on it. I was like, you're right. We do.
Yeah.
You know, and that was really, because like I was getting fucking angry over the minimalist things, dude. And she's like, you need to go talk to somebody, and it's clearly not me. She's like, that's fine. But you need to talk to somebody.
Mm-hmm.
She's like, because I can't do this. She's like, if this continues, I'm gone.
And it's not fair.
It's not. It isn't.
Right.
It isn't. But that was the wake-up call I needed.
Yeah, for sure.
To be like, I need to go talk to somebody.
And that's not your fault, man, either. And I'm not saying don't take responsibility for your actions because, I mean, but psychologically, like, that's not something you can control. If you're not prepared for it, like, if you don't have the tools to take care of that, you're not going to be able to fix that yourself by any means. So, yeah, that's huge, man. That's a big step, too, and I'm proud. You should be proud of yourself.
Oh, yeah, dude. I've talked to people that worked with me before I went to therapy and that have worked with me since, and they're like, dude, you're a completely different person.
Love it.
They're like I had a nickname when I worked at New Life. They're like, oh, Angry Tony's here. Like, because I was just getting angry at random shit.
Time,
you know, like,
dude.
and like, it didn't take until going to therapy to like figure out like what was actually going on deep down. And
For sure.
The first therapist was like, it was all right. She's like, you know, it was like kind of like laissez-faire, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But the second one was like, no, like I'm gonna call you on your bullshit.
You need it.
And we're gonna work through this.
Does she specialize in first responders?
I don't think she specializes in first responders, but she worked for a company that my buddy had went to.
Okay.
And he's like, hey, get in touch with this guy. And he'll help you out.
Love it.
Shout out my buddy Kyle McSweeney, because he stepped up.
Yeah.
But he's like, talk to him. He'll help you out. And like, I wasn't able to get in with him, but got in with a girl that worked with his group, and dude, she's been lights out. And like, I've had like relapses, right? Like everybody relapses. And
Healing's not linear, brother.
Came back from my last deployment, and Meg's like, you gonna talk to Jessica? And I was like, no, she doesn't want to talk to me. Like, she didn't reach out or anything like that. She's like, that doesn't mean she doesn't want to talk to you. Like, she doesn't care. Dumbass. Like, you have to reach out to her.
That's not how this works, Tony.
Yeah, you know?
She's seeing people like every single fucking day. Yeah.
So, like for a while I was going like once a week.
Yeah.
And then it turned into like, you know, bi-weekly, and then it's now gotten down to like monthly visits.
Yeah.
So, I'm truthfully thankful for her, for my wife, for Kyle. Like, I wouldn't be sitting here having a conversation with you if it weren't for them.
Yeah, man. So. You deserve some credit as well, man, because you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink. You had to do the work. Yeah. You had to take that step. You had to take the next step, and then the third step, and fourth, fifth, sixth. So you put the work in, because there's plenty of people that go to therapy and they're just checking the box, but they're not doing the work.
Right.
And you say you relapse a few times. Like, I still relapse now, man. Like, probably 2 or 3 weeks ago, like, I had just bad week.
Yeah.
You know, and it will get to you after a while.
Oh, yeah.
You're like, oh, this is my new normal again, but it's not, you know.
Yeah.
Bad times come.
Make that appointment, you talk to the therapist, and things are right as rain again.
Yeah, exactly. Bad times come in. And I say this all the time. Healing's not linear. You're going to have ups and downs. It's like a stock market, dude. You're going to have dumps. You're going to have fucking just crazy rises, dude. Yeah. You know, you're going to have good times, great news after great news after great news, and you're riding the high, and then the next month you're going to have a few bad days.
Yeah.
Get triggered again.
Yeah, I'm going to touch on my podcast here real quick.
Please.
That's kind of the reason why I started that, was to break that. We talked about the stigma. It's to break that stigma behind the mental health of the first responders, because it's okay to not be okay, right?
Yeah.
Like, and like, I've heard you guys say it before, you know, like, but like, that's something that we as first responders really need to get into our heads. And like, I think we're doing a decent job.
Yeah. It's so much better.
So much better
than what it used to be.
It is. And like, I was interviewing somebody a couple months ago, and he's like, we're in a very privileged time.
Yes.
When we came on to see that transition.
Yep.
Because we started when it was like, shut the fuck up in color.
Yeah.
And, hey, are you doing okay?
Yeah.
So, like I said, I do feel very privileged for the people that I have in my life, and I would not be sitting here today if it weren't for them.
It goes for everybody, brother.
Yeah.
I love it, man, because it's like if you don't have a solid support system, solid foundation, man, you will crumble.
Yeah.
You will crumble. But you hit on it, man. Like, I've absolutely. Now, like, departments are having peer supports, right?
Yeah.
Like, firefighters, police officers are stepping up to become certified. You know, we have crisis intervention, which is more for people on the street, but they're taking the steps in the correct direction. Like, my department now, too, it's like if someone's struggling, they can send an anonymous email and be like, hey, I need to go talk to somebody.
Right.
Like, I've had a patrolman reach out to me saying they were struggling, and I just forwarded it on to the chief. I'm like, hey, this is what I was told. I'm not saying anything. I just want to let you know.
Yeah.
Like, he's like, I'll take care of it. And then they were seeing a therapist that day,
That's awesome.
covered by the police department.
Yeah.
So, like, that shit is just top notch. I fucking love it. Like, I just did a public speaking gig with Will County for their peer support team. Like, you just love to see it. Like, and some of those guys, like, they're just there to check the box, but some guys they're there to care because they actually care.
Right.
And they've been through shit. You know, like, I lost Ben and in 19, man, and I loved, like, as soon as they opened up peer support, I'm like, I'm in.
Yeah.
I'm so fucking in because, like, I know how dark those days are.
Oh, yeah.
So fucking dark, you know, and just like you had the gun in your hand, man. Like, it could have been one bad thought.
Yeah.
That little voice in the back of your fucking head just starts talking to you. Start talking to you, like, do it.
Yeah.
You know, you're miserable. You're so, like, you're just tired. You're exhausted. You hate your life. You hate everything. Everything's going wrong. And the things that exacerbate it, I think, truthfully, is it's like social media, cell phones. Like, you have a supercomputer in your fucking pocket at all times, man. And the dopamine dump you get from that stuff, from scrolling, the doom scrolling, the 30-second, like, goldfish attention span you start to develop after just getting those short dopamine dumps, right? And then when you're looking at the algorithms just dumping shit into your screen of, oh, look what this person did, or, you know, and the political shit gets involved, and then it just grows the fucking hate, and then you're just angry all the fucking time.
Well, like I said, my luckily I had a voice that was stronger than the other than the darker voice to be like, it's not fair to her.
No, man.
You know, and I've experienced suicide in my life. Like, I had a guy that was in my unit committed suicide. I had a guy who was a preceptor turned partner turned buddy that just passed actually 8 years ago to August 5th. He took his life. I didn't see any warning signs.
No.
Nobody else saw the warning signs.
Happy-go-lucky.
Yeah.
They put up the front.
Yeah.
The perfect front.
And I actually went, like, for him, I found out I was in Gadsden, Alabama doing a hazmat tech course. And my buddy called me. He's like, hey, did you hear about Devin? I was like, no. He's like, he took his life. And I was like,
is Devin
Heard.
Was he a firefighter in Lockport?
Yep.
Yeah, Ryan. Yeah, I remember when that happened. Yeah. He had a wife and kid.
Yeah. 2 kids.
Yeah. Ryan worked with them.
Yeah.
Ryan was fucking decimated.
Oh, I'm sure.
That was a tough one, man.
That tore me up too.
Yeah.
I had, like, just talked to him like a month or two maybe before. I was like, hey, how's everybody? How's the wife? How's the kids? He's like, great. Everything's going good.
Everything's perfect.
Yeah.
That's the thing, dude. And I say this time and time again, but no one's going to reach out to you. Reach out.
Exactly.
If you know someone's struggling, try to sift through the bullshit they're going to feed you.
Yeah. Get
to the bottom of it, man. Like, you could save somebody's life.
Yeah.
And the same thing with Ben. Like, I remember, I think we talked about it in your podcast, possibly, maybe, I don't know. But I was talking to him the night he did it.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. And the signs were there for sure. He stated it, everything. And I'm like, Ben, don't be stupid. Like, I'll call CPD. Like, I'll send them to your house.
Yeah.
You know, we're going to go to the Bears game tomorrow, dude. Like, don't be stupid. And then next day.
Yeah.
That morning, yeah. Fuck, dude.
Yeah.
So shitty. So let's talk about your podcast, man. So you said that's why you started it. What's your podcast all about? We kind of talked a little bit about it, but tell us a little bit more about, diving behind the lines.
Yeah. So, it's getting people out there that aren't necessarily in this field to realize that there's a person behind the badge, behind the uniform, behind the bunker gear, you know, that their stories carry weight and they do matter.
Yeah.
That's the main premise behind it. And like I said, to break that stigma of, you know, being silent is strong, because it's not.
Yeah.
You know,
and starting a podcast has its own challenges, man. Right?
Oh, yeah.
Because you are putting yourself out there.
Yeah.
You are putting yourself out there for the world to see. What you say, you know, how critical fucking social media can get. Check the comment sections. I guarantee there's always people talking shit. You know, that's a whole hurdle to kind of get over in general. How was like starting the podcast for you? Was it difficult?
So I'd say it was more so difficult, like getting the right equipment, right?
Yeah.
Like making sure you have the right stuff, right? Again, fortunate that my wife was very supportive behind it.
Yeah.
So my mic on my computer had went out. I was going through school. My mic went out on my computer. So I bought this like little hinky dink mic off of Amazon. And she was like, "What are you going to do? Start a podcast?" And I was like, "Actually."
Funny you said that.
I've been thinking about that. So, me and my buddy that I work with came up with the name Dive Behind the Lines. And it's all inclusive between, military, fire, police, nurses, anybody in the first responder or military realm. But just getting their stories out there and letting people know that we're people too.
Yeah.
Especially like everybody loves firemen, right?
Oh, we know.
And it's not a dig at you guys, right? But when you guys go on these traffic stops or whatever, like it's automatically heightened.
Oh yeah.
Like right off the jump, it's heightened.
Yeah.
And I think it's because people don't realize that, like, hey, like, yeah, I pulled you over because your tag's expired or whatever, but like, I'm not doing it to be a dick.
Right.
I'm doing it because it's my job.
It's my job to enforce
Like I have
the laws that I did not create.
Right.
My job is to enforce the laws
Yeah.
that are there. Yeah.
And you're catching an attitude with us. Like I was just basically in a fight in the back of an ambulance with somebody because he didn't want us to wrap his wounds and like start an IV on him. Like it's insane. Like the way that either patients or people law enforcement stops, like how they escalate things so quickly.
Yeah.
And I think it's because people, they look at first responders or whoever and they're like, he's just a badge.
Yeah.
Just a uniform.
A machine. Yeah.
Yeah. They don't care.
Yeah.
They're just doing it to whatever because they don't like me today or whatever.
Right.
And
They're picking on me. They're picking on me because of this. They're picking on me because
Right.
of that. I love that. That's
Yeah.
my favorite. You pulled me over because I was black. No, sir. You were going so fast, I couldn't see what color you were.
Yeah.
You were going 100 miles an hour in a 35-mile motor zone. That's why I stopped
Right?
you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's the main premise of starting that podcast
Love
is to get it out there that we're people too. And, we matter as well, right? We have
100%.
families to go home to,
Yes.
Yeah.
I
don't want to get in a fight with you today, but I will if it means that I go home safe.
Yes. Agreed.
And,
Agreed. 100%.
like you of all people can understand that, like,
yes, sir. Experienced that before. Yeah.
But that was the big main premise behind it. And like honestly, having like the support of my wife and like,
Yeah.
she's my as you found out when we came to do the episode, she's the IT department and like fixes all the bugs in it. But,
Dude, this shit's fucking hard, man. The setup. Like, because like I'm not a computer person either, or IT person, or any technology kind of, and you are not either.
No.
So it's like this is a learning curve, dude.
Huge learning curve.
Yep, mics, programs, software, and you're just plugging. You think it'd be a plug and play?
Yeah.
Absolutely, it is not.
No. This thing doesn't work because it's Wednesday.
Yep.
And this thing's not working because it's Tuesday. It's like, but yeah. So that was the whole idea and the whole brainchild behind starting that podcast. So
Love it, man. And how's it been going ever since?
it's been going pretty good. We're getting a little bit of traction here. I mean, we just started beginning of this year, March. I want to say it was. Yeah.
Yeah. Nice.
So we're gaining a little bit of traction on social media and whatnot. So I think it's going pretty well so far.
Love it, man. Just keep posting, dude.
Yeah.
The algorithm loves posting.
Yeah.
I know that for a fact.
Yeah.
Dude, I think I took a week off last week, and then I posted to yesterday. There's a difference.
Yeah.
You notice it.
Yeah.
You're getting like 3,000 views per post or whatever it is, and then it drops down to 600. You're like,
Right.
Oh fuck,
Yeah.
I should have took that week off. Ooh.
Yeah.
But man, it's great though, because like you get to meet some super fucking cool people. You get to meet people and experience how they get through trauma, how they develop different skill sets to get through that trauma, and just like your training program and any job you work, right? You have hopefully maybe more than one trainer. You get to learn a little bit from everybody, right? And that's the best part about it.
And like we talked when you came over for your episode, like you learned something from each guest.
Yes.
Like we're not going to know everything,
Right.
And there's no way we can.
And it's fine.
Yeah.
That's fine.
And hearing their stories, you're like, oh, well, I could do this different, or I could
Yep.
do that different, or whatever. Like oh, that's a good way of coping with things, or that was a bad way of coping with things. You
Right,
know?
man.
Like, so, because like when Devin took his, like, I went to the bottle hard. Like,
Oh, dude, same.
you know, and looking back at it now, I'm like, that was a dumb way to deal with that.
Stupid.
You
Yeah.
know?
But you're also younger,
Exactly.
right? I
Yeah.
mean, like I remember just waking up on the floor, bathroom floor, just in my underwear, just
No.
crying.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. What's the future besides keep growing for Dive Behind the Lines?
So right now we're audio only. So the future is going to be transitioning to video.
Let's go, dude.
So,
You're upgrading your mics too, I heard.
yeah, upgraded the mics. It's crazy what the right brand or the right mic does, and the right interface. Honestly,
Yeah. Oh,
you know,
100%.
like, it's
man.
crazy what just that technology does.
Yep.
But my loving wife, who's not only the IT department, but she's also the design team as well.
Love it.
She's going to be rearranging, recreating the studio at home.
Yeah.
So we can transition to video. So
Let's go, man. That's sick.
she's going to be doing that while I go protect the country for a few months.
Yes, you are. We're going to get into that next. But hey, if you have any questions, man, or need help with anything, let me know. We'll be more than happy
Yeah,
to
dude,
come out and help.
I'll definitely pick your brain on things.
Yeah, absolutely, dude. We'll collab again in the future, man. Like if there's a topic or an incident, yeah, I think we can put together some fucking cool shit.
Yeah.
Absolutely. It'd be sick, man. So she's going to be doing that work, but you are actually leaving here soon.
Yeah.
Are we excited?
Yeah.
This is going to be your last
This is my last one.
hurrah with the Air Force, dude.
My last deployment. I got 4 years left till I retire, and I've already told her, I said I'm not doing over 20 if I don't have to.
Yeah.
I've fulfilled my obligation. You know, if I have to, if duty comes that I have to do over 20, I will.
Yeah.
But by the time I retire, my son's gonna be 6 years old.
Yeah,
so
man.
he's gonna be old enough to be like starting school, getting into sports and everything like that. And like, I'm gonna miss stuff with work. I understand that, but like, having the option to be able to retire is gonna be hugely beneficial for the family life.
It's huge, man. And this job already takes enough. You don't need another job, a second job taking as well, right?
Yeah.
Like with deployments or with your duty weekends, or is it once a year you do 2 weeks?
Yeah, so it's 1 week in a month, 2 weeks out of the year.
Yeah, man.
So
And I got my hats off to our generation because I feel like we are like there's a lot of good parents out there and a lot of good fathers in general.
Yeah.
Right? Because like back in the day, like dads weren't really around, dads
No.
weren't really present, and dads are so involved now. I fucking love it,
yeah,
man.
I love seeing it.
Love it, dude. Developing that
awesome.
relationship. Yeah, dude. Going to baseball games, going to football games, going to see their school plays or what have you, whatever
Yeah.
it is. The involvement is fucking top notch, man.
Yeah, it's great. It's great. This is definitely gonna be the toughest one. That's why I'm glad it's the last one.
Me too. I'll be praying for you, buddy, because shit's getting a little fucking hairy over there, dude.
Yeah.
I hope those missile defense boys can hook you guys up.
Yeah.
Knock on wood.
Yeah. Have your cousin come back in?
Yeah. Hey, Kev, I need you to go watch over Tony.
But the last one was difficult, just leaving her. Like, we were like freshly married.
Yeah.
And so she got the awesome conversation of, I think we were married for like 6 months, maybe. And I was like, hey, by the way, this is my final wishes. And she's like, oh, okay. Like, she started like kind of, I was like, no, this is a very serious conversation.
This is a very serious conversation.
So I straight up told her, I was like, if I'm in a vegetative state and I'm not coming out, I'm going to go
Pull the plug.
Pull the plug and charge your phone.
Yeah.
I go, if it's going to be you taking care of me in a vegetative state, I was like, I don't want that.
No, man.
You know, that's not fair to you.
No, dude.
So, but yeah, she got to have that awesome conversation 6 months into being married to me. So
Yeah. Oh, yeah. On top of being being a firefighter's wife, and then now, your second job is also very, very scary.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that shit.
Yeah, it's great.
The fire needs more gas.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So I know she's really nervous about this one.
Yeah.
Not only because of what's going on in the world today,
Yeah.
but because we have a 2-year-old at home.
Yeah.
You know, and she's like,
It's different now.
Yeah.
It's not just you.
no.
Yeah.
No. So
You better fucking come home, motherfucker.
Yeah, no shit.
You better come home.
Hopefully with all 4 limbs.
Yeah. If those incomings are coming out or ringing out, you better fucking run.
Yeah, oh yeah.
You better work on your cardio.
Yeah.
Get to that fucking bunker
Yeah,
ASAP,
absolutely.
dude.
Absolutely.
Fuck, man. Fuck, dude. Well, I'm excited for you, dude. That's gonna be exciting. kind of getting to the end. I mean, so you'll go to your deployment, get back, and then you have 3 to 4 years left after that.
Yeah, I'll have like 3-ish years left.
Do your once a weekend type thing
Yep.
every month. You know, you have 4 more, dude.
Yeah.
4 more 2 weeks in the summer.
Yeah.
Dude, that's you see the light, dude.
Yeah, dude. Like I said, it's there. It's not very bright yet, but it's there.
No.
It's
And it's
there.
gonna fly by though.
Oh yeah.
It's gonna fly by.
These 16 years have flown by.
Dude, blinked.
Yeah.
I literally feel like we just left high school in 2009, dude, and now it's 2026.
Yeah. We were joking. We were having Chipotle the other night. I was like, remember like 20 years ago when we were having Chipotle, like just like at Chipotle?
Yeah.
I was like, and here we are 20 years later having
Have
Chipotle. Just like
At home.
yeah. I was like, it's crazy to think that 20 years ago we were 15.
Dude.
Like
Nuts.
Yeah.
Just nuts, man. Literally just about to start driving cars.
Yeah.
Or getting your driver's permit.
Yeah.
Fucking A, man. I don't know where the time goes. And then having a kid on top of it just fucking streamlines it. Streamlines. And as they get older, they have more stuff that they have to go to.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Every day it almost feels like a blur.
That's why I think it's also super important too to kind of like start sectioning off times for yourself. You have to.
Yeah.
You have to, or that's when you start to kind of like go back to that relapse. Solid, man. I mean, I feel like we covered a lot. Anything else you want to touch on before we leave?
No, I mean, just like I said, visit the page.
Hell yeah. Where can they find you?
We're on Instagram, DBTL Podcast on Instagram, Dive Behind the Lines on Facebook. And then if you guys want to get in touch with the show, if it's not through Facebook or Instagram, we got an email. It's divebehindthelines@gmail.com.
Let's go.
Yeah, Spotify and Apple, and then it's on YouTube too.
Love it, man. You're gonna have a great, successful podcast. I mean, it's already taking off now, man.
Yeah.
I'm excited to work with you in the future.
Absolutely.
Phone's always on. Have a safe fucking deployment, dude.
Thanks, brother.
Be praying for you, praying for the boys over there, all the boys and girls over there who are deployed now, man. But we appreciate it, brother.
Thanks, brother. Appreciate it.
Thank you for coming on.
Thanks for having me.
We appreciate you guys tuning into another episode of Beyond the Dispatch. We can't do without you guys. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and we will catch you on another one.